Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the spoilers for the upcoming week of January 20th, 2025. New troops, new weapons, new pets, everything going on. What kingdom is it? Event key drop table, weapons in the Soul Forge. I think there's a holiday event too. So, decent amount of stuff going on, and a pretty good kingdom as well. How's it going, Mark? Mark was first. Let's go. Setting up the stream here. I'll put a chapter in for, so you can skip all the beginning stuff like usual. I do have a thumbnail. I gotta put it up there. If I can find it. Downloads. There. Got a new like goblin or something. It looks pretty cool. He's got like a bunch of other. It's like one of those situations where you have the trench coat on. And it's like a bunch of short dudes standing on top of each other to look taller, except for it's like a goblin. So if you can guess, I'm talking about goblins. What kingdom is it next week? Trivia question. What kingdom are goblins from? Anthony Jones is here. What's good? Larry Pitts. Glorfindel, happy Saturday. Alright, we got the intro chapter. We got the thumbnail. I gotta playlist it. Alright, we'll do like an auto battle while you guys, while I set the stream up. Where are we at? How do I forget? Like, I look at the spoilers and I forget where we're at for this week. Can go here. Dominion Fields. Dominion Fields. We'll do epic trials with the auto battle if I can find it. Wonder if this works. It used to not work. So, let's see. Oh, it works now. Used to be you'd have to go in through the kingdom, but I guess they fixed that. So let's do this. Do auto battle. I set up the stream. Gems of War live streams. Gems of War. How's everybody doing on Indrajit's Palace? Invasion? No, I'm not AI. The game is Gems of War. Alright, let's see how they do here. Can the AI beat the AI? Can our team beat their team? Pretty, not too hard one, you know. You got... Ooh, controller's going crazy. You got summons. You got a summon, at least. Got a decent amount of damage, I think. It's just... No. Alright, so now I'm gonna jump into the chat. Refresh that. Refresh that. What are you doing? I did not push that. I did not do that. YouTube. Just got all the way out of YouTube. Fun stuff. A little bit better mood today. Yesterday I was pretty grumpy. I didn't really get much sleep last night, though, again. I don't know what's going on. There's, like, no good reason, either. I just was laying there, tossing and turning most of the night. Like, an hour here, an hour there. Probably a total of, like, 3 or 4 hours of sleep, maybe. Hate that. Hate not sleeping. It's horrible. Alright, so let's see if they can win this. Set frequency 18 minutes. And we'll see if we can get single digits on this second chapter. Then we'll go over the spoilers. Should be for all platforms. I hate the way that the Soul Forge has been working this cycle, where it kind of makes me think that not everybody's on the same page. But I still think we are. I mean, let me know if we're not. Like, if you're on Switch, or you're on Xbox, or you're on PC, and you see something and it's not lining up with what I'm saying, let me know. But Terran's World is supposed to be for all platforms. They did have it broken out between PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation, and then they had a whole section for Switch, because Switch trajectory, kind of, like they were behind, because the game didn't come out until years after on Switch, but they caught up like a year ago or something, or 6 months ago, and it should be all the same now, but let me know if it's not, that way I know. Because, like, the Soul Forge is different, but that doesn't mean everything else is different. It's just makes me suspicious. Suspicious. of everything else. Alright, let's put this chapter in. Let me say hi to everybody first. Alright, live chat. Boop. Hit that like button, turn in your ticket. That's the first thing you can do to help. Hit that like, finger the thumb. Ask some questions. Be active in the chat. Share it out to some people. Yeah. Watch them playlists, you know, if you want to help. Subscribe would be great. I would love to get over this little hump we're at. A little speed bump. Did we win? Alright. Alright, we got Mark, Anthony, Larry, Glorfindel. Roll call. Hello, Mark. What's good, Anthony? Hey. Hi. Happy Saturday. Zayjin, you got it, Mark. Mark says, Cindy, I've been playing Path of Exile for the last 2 days. Needed a break from gyms. I like that game so far. Yeah, I love those kinds of games. The only thing that was like bogging it down a little bit on the first stream was me, you know, I'd never played it before, so I was getting used to the controls. And then you pick up equipment and you gotta like, is it better than what I got on or not? And then you got like sockets, you gotta take out sockets, put in sockets, you gotta talk to NPCs. There's certain things where I don't know if it's good for a stream or not. You know, like, do I talk to every NPC and go through every single dialogue? Do I sit there and like sit in my equipment menu and like for 5 minutes seeing if one breastplate is better than another breastplate? Do I look at my skill tree for 10 minutes to decide which skills I'm gonna do? Like, I don't, it feels, I need to get used to how it feels to stream that game, you know? But Gems of War, it's kind of like all action with the, you know, you're doing fights back to back to back to back. And that kind of game can be all action too, but you gotta stop every once in a while and take stock of what's going on and what you're doing and upgrades and stuff like that. I love it as a game, just play off the stream, because it doesn't bother me to like compare breastplate to breastplate, and this one has 3 sockets, this one has 2 sockets, this one gives me this one gives me that. It doesn't bother me to play and do that, but it's like on a stream it feels like it's I don't know. It's not fluid or something. It's, you're breaking up the action every 10 minutes. Maybe I should just like do that, you know, pick up all the stuff. If I think maybe it's an upgrade, throw it on the ground and do it in between the streams or something. I don't know. Anthony says I need help with on next move to focus on all kingdoms at level 20. That's good, man. You want to get all kingdoms to level 20, or you have all kingdoms at level 20? Because I doubt that, right? Mark says, do you have any at level 20, Anthony? It takes a while to get a single one. All kingdoms at level 20? That's awesome. Yeah. Mark says, I'd like to play. Then I don't know how it's going to go if we do co-op, bro, because, like, there's going to be 2 people doing that, and I don't know if that's going to slow it down even more. I was trying to think about it. Yeah, the skill trees are kind of confusing. DC with the 10! Dude, I haven't seen you in a minute, I feel like. Took me a while. I want to upgrade my troops, but one trying to save my gems to get a troop out of Soulforge. Yoke is here. Glorfindel says, start farting around doing Explorer 12 to meddle more troops so you can get your 7th kingdom at 2030. And you guys are crushing it if you got all the kingdoms at 20. I don't even have all the kingdoms at 20. I don't think. You know, you start, I can tell you how to start, but I don't know. What I'm doing is, I don't know, man. Like, go to all, if I had all the kingdoms on 20, I would go look and see which ones can be 30'd, right? And then I would start working on whatever it's asking me to do to 30 them. So that would be the next step. So go through and, you know, Magic Kingdoms first, like always. Go through and see what you need to do to get all your Magic Kingdoms 2030'd, or which ones can even be 2030'd. It's kind of like something you'd have to go to, like, Terran's World and see, because not every single kingdom is, you know, 30able right now. So pick the ones that are already 30able. Like I did White Helm, Pride Lands, you know, Darkstone. I can't think of all of them, but, you know, I picked ones that can be 30'd. So I would say go on to Terran's World or somewhere and see which kingdoms can be 30'd as far as their kingdom power. That would be your next step, because you got them all 20'd. Now it's time to do kingdom power and get them to 30 if you can. And then focus on the kingdoms that right now can be 30'd. Which is not every single kingdom, so you have to go and do Magic Kingdoms first. That's it. So that's what you do next, and that's going to take you a while because you're going to have to like gold elite a certain amount of troops, and I think that's the main issue for real is gold eliting. Usually, like the first hump might be pets, or the first hump might be getting your class to 100, or you know having a certain amount of weapons or troops or whatever. But the real hump, if you got everything on 20, is probably getting a certain amount of troops gold elited from the kingdom, which we got orbs. That's why I focus more on orbs than doing Explorer 12 and getting medals, because it feels way easier to get orbs. So if I was in your position and if I had every kingdom on 20 and I was going to start trying to 30 stuff, I would be buying every medal I see and pretty much every medal I see that the merchant offers me on offers. I would just buy like every medal I see, and then I would go get as many orbs as I can get through the Underspire, through the Vault event, through every guild event, Just any time you can get an orb, even like if it's a free, get all those orbs because you want glory orbs. That way you can, use them on troops for the kingdom upgrades, for the kingdom power. That's what's going to be my strategy. I might do a little bit of Explorer 12 too, since I need the Horde Mimic Mythic, and it would be like me going after multiple things. But if I only need it, if it's the thing you need the most, probably do Explorer 12 as well. There's just so much to do in the game every day, and you got to get all the orbs first, I would say, and then that would be like something you do after is Explorer 12. After you got everything else done for the day, you got every single orb you could get. Because if you open an orb and you get a glory, that's way faster than like doing Explorer 12 over and over for hours and hoping for a Nisha or something. You need a Nisha token, you need 3 of them, that gives you a badge, then you need 3 of them, and then that gives you a medal, and that's just 1 medal, and then you need 2 more at least to like gold elite a mythic or something. So it takes a long time to get medals through Explorer 12, and I would say if you play the game properly and you get as many orbs as you can get, of course, yeah, you can open an orb and get a green orb, but I don't know, I feel like that's the way I've been doing it, and that's what I'm gonna do. Looks like we won again. Haven't even started spoilers yet. We had a good question, though. Stand by your beds, everyone. The real boss man just walked in. You had DC United. So what's up, DC? Been missing my Sinnycool chat fam in real life poop and been keeping me at bay. I feel you, dude. Same here. Troops over 100 health. I don't know how you're not with all kingdoms on 20. That's a really hard thing to do. Stats. You got to be in a good guild to get stats. You got to have your delves, like your underworld done to have stats. Like your kingdom level and power gives you stats. Your medals give you stats. Like gold eliting the troops give you stats. Even pets give you a little bit of stats, but it's like the last thing. All right, let's do this. All right, let me put a chapter in. We won't get single digis, but I love the question, so I don't care. 1330. Alright, spoilers. 1330. DC running out there. Almost getting it all the way ready all by himself, but it's hard to do. You get your pants are hanging down, your butt cracks are showing, you don't have suspenders, you only got so many hands. You know what I mean? So he's out there trying. He's got the hood open. He's kicking the tires. Alright. Oops. We are going to go over spoilers. I'm on Terran's World right now. I got the January event calendar open because there is a holiday event and Terran's World really doesn't talk about it. Are you kidding me? Don't do this again. It's doing the internet connection quality crap. I don't know why it's been doing that so much lately. The kids are home like every single day. They never go to school. Just at home all the time. So, that might be why. Whoa! DC with the gifted as well. Alright. I'll have to check on that in a second. Thank you so much. Alright, he's definitely got it started now. He's out there. I've never seen a person go out there by themselves. He pulled up his big boy pants. He put down the pimp juice. He jumped in. He like popped the clutch, rolled it down a hill, jumped in the seat, did a burnout, and we're off to the races. Good job, DC. Klotz, Zig the Kid, Jeremiah Comer, Jay Shar, and Mrs. Insane Witch. You're a legend, DC. Thank you so much. You're grinding to metal. Your rare and ultra rare troops does take time. Yeah, you can get other tokens, you know. Lorfindale with 35 months. Tier 2, nearly the 3 years. Yeah, one more, dude. Glorfindel, partner in crime, running out there to help DC. Thank you so much, Glorfindel. Went to Top Left Cheddar. That's kind of a cool name. Let's get into these spoilers. You guys are crushing it today. Thank you so much. Appreciated. Definitely needed. Helps a lot. One of these days we're going to get over the top. We're going to get over the hump. We're going to get a new laptop, a PS5. We're going to... One of these days, dude. Hopefully 2025 is our year on this channel. Alright, let's go over these spoilers, y'all. Weekly event spoilers for the upcoming week of January 20th, 2025. On Monday, we have a Tower of Doom. Tower of Doom. Looks like a green Tower of Doom. Got a green Tower of Doom on Monday as our guild event. We have a Zacian week. Zacian is the kingdom. So Zacian Underspire, Zacian Epic Trials, Zacian Event Key Drop Table, Zacian Weapons in the Soul Forge. That's what that means. We also have a holiday event happening. It is called Lunar Reflections. It goes from January 20th to the 2nd of February. Most likely it's one of those like Golden Pet, you know, Pet, Golden Pet, Legendary. It's one of those, most likely. What else is going on? Tuesday, Faction Assault is Amanithrax. Wednesday, Pet Rescue is Black Beastkin from Zacian. Thursday, class event is Thief from Zacian. And we got a vault event, so open those vault keys. Probably should have already been doing it. I haven't. I have not been. I've been a little bit to make videos and stuff. I've opened some vault keys to make some videos, but I should have opened way more. I should have been doing them every day. Open your vault keys, because I'm telling you, in first-hand experience, I do not go as hard when I already have vault keys. When I have 400 vault keys, or 250 vault keys, or 300 vault keys already, or 500 plus vault keys already, I do not go as hard in the vault event. It's a thing. You think you would, but you just won't. A lot of people won't. You might be a different person than me, but for me, if I have vault keys already, and I have more than, like, a few hundred, I'm in the back of my head, I'm like, I already got some, you know, like, if you have 0, though, I swear it works. Like, you don't think you'd be able to trick yourself like that, but when you have 0 vault keys, you go after them way harder during a vault event than when you have, like, 350 or 450 vault keys, like. So, it is a Zacian week. That is a top 5 kingdom, because it has very good troops. It's a good one to save your event keys for. It's been a hard, like, year, like, the past 6 months. We've had a lot of good kingdoms, so I doubt that you have, like, a bunch of event keys saved up. But you gotta save. This is why you gotta save, y'all. You know, when Adana comes through, when Zacian comes through, when Zalkari comes through, when you really want that third Takshaka or that third Pharaoh Khafru, this is why you save your event keys, and you don't say, oh, well, I'm going to try for Centurigon or whatever. Like, you don't waste them, because they're hard to come by. Event keys are super hard to come by. You're not just going to replenish them. There's no way. It takes a long time to replenish them, so every time you use them, you got to really think twice. We're on 350. Let's go. Looks like the AI can win the whole thing here, almost. Alright, I'm going to call out every single troop from Zacian, and I'll let you know any that jump out at me. Like I said, I made a video. I can't remember how long ago, maybe 9 months ago or something. And I did the top 4 kingdoms, I think, and the top 4 best kingdoms for Event Key Drop Table, and then the worst 4 for Event Key Drop Table, or something like that. So if you want to look up, like, kingdom, I don't know, best kingdom or something, look up Sinnycool. Like Gems of... Alright, we got Black Beast, Boar Rider, Bomb Rider, Brian the Clucky, Brian the Lucky, Bugbear, Dynamite Goat, Fairy Gob Mother, Flaming Oni, Giant Toadstool, Gloom Hob, Goblet, Goblin Bomber, Goblin King, Goblin Rocket, Goblin Shaman, Goblin, Gorble, Hell Cackle, Hiz Bang, Queen Grapplepot, Rogueling, Scavenger, Sir Snot Helm, Slug Hoarder, Smashed Mouth, String Fiddler, The Fool, Toad Squeezer, and Turtle Cannon. So the main reason you're going to be throwing event keys is for that High King Iron Gut. It's still very, very good. It's still the best way to do Deathless. You got to do Deathless in 38 factions. I know he can't be used in every single one of them, but he can be used in a lot of them. He's blue, brown, and yellow, so anytime you can use blue, brown, or yellow, you can use High King Iron Gut, and he's really, really good for that. And he used to have the world record for speed and certain things as well, so he's not slow either. So it's just a very super solid, awesome troop that you should save up your event keys for. And there's other good stuff there. I mean, it's all the goblins. So if you're early game, throwing event keys to build a nice goblin team before you get Rowan, it'd be a good time to throw event keys. If you're in the beginning of the game, if you're end of the game, middle of the game, anytime. Flaming Oni's pretty good. I like Fundingus. You know, String Fiddler. There's decent stuff there on top of just the High King Iron Gut. So even if you miss the High King Iron Gut, you could get Fairy Godmother and Flaming Oni and Fundingus. You know, so pretty good. You're really looking for the High King Iron Gut though, but it's a good kingdom. I would say it's top 5 for sure. Alright, weapons. So these will be in the Soul Forge, at least some of them. I'll let you know. Black Dagger, Boom Boom, Cauldron, Dagger of Zhejian, Doomed Breaker, Experimental Elixir, Face Stick, Flesh Ripper, Goblin Invasion Weapon, okay. Godmother's Wand, Gob Sticker, Hack Job, Javelin of War, Norbert's Turnip, Pig Sticker, Rock Stabber, Skeleton Key, Tome of Spores. So the Norbert's Turnip is good. It's got an extra turn on it. So almost everything in the game with an extra turn on it like that is good. There's very few things that have an extra turn that aren't good. You got Mistralis, you got High King Iron Gut, you got Norbert's Turnip. There's so many good things with an extra turn on it. You got High King, or what's his face? Lots of, if it has an extra turn, it's probably good. And Norbert's Turnip, you could put with a bunch of goblins, and then you could fire it off. It puts up a bunch of like red and green on the board, and then you get an extra turn, and you usually have an extra, like match a bunch of green or red, and it's nice. So Norbert's Turnip you should get, High King Iron Gut you should get. Those are the two best things. And you know, Gob Sticker's pretty good. Face Stick's a little underrated. There's some other good stuff there too, but mainly Norbert's Turnip and High King Iron Gut. Alright, let's check out the new troops. PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch. You are a funny dingus, Senny. I like Fundingus, man. I don't think enough people use them. Extra turn, exploding with an extra turn. I think it's got a summon on it or something, you know. Trying to save your orbs to get a troop out of the Soul Forge. Oh, you need like Zul'Goth or CT or something like that. Is that what you mean? Yeah, Glorfindel's really good, like 4th slot. Summon a bunch of goblins in. How's it going, Tony? Alright, on Monday, January 20th, 2025, from Zhejian, we have Merc, Lurk, and Dirk. 3 goblins, 1 trench coat. Arcane Forest, base rarity, epic, troop type goblin, troop roll generator. It's what I was talking about earlier. I got it on the thumbnail. It's 3 goblins in a trench coat, like standing on top of each other, trying to be taller. You've got like a fake mustache, fake glasses on, a top hat. Pretty cool looking. Let's see if it's good though. The spell is buy 2, get 1 free. Create 2 wish gems, gain an extra turn, and one of the following. Deal magic +1 true damage to the last 2 enemies, or give magic +1 life to all allies, or explode magic +1 brown gems. It's the shiny troop too. Shiny spell is create 3 wish gems, gain an extra turn, and one of the following. Deal magic +1 true damage to the last 2 enemies, or give magic +1 life to all allies, or explode magic +1 brown gems. Mana color green-brown, mana cost 13. Trait number 1 is Nature Heart, trait number 2 is Immune, and trait number 3 is Agile. So no good traits. I don't know, what do you guys think about that? It's throwing up wish gems and then getting an extra turn. Wish gems are like the Fairy Godmother thing, huh? Or it could do... It's an or type of gem. Well, it sounds interesting, especially if you have something ready to go that's going to explode them. Another guy, like Fundingus, for example, or Flaming Oni. If you have Merc, Lurk, and Dirk with Flaming Oni or Fundingus, something like that. And then you cast it. You cast Merc, Lurk, and Dirk. They put up the Wish Gems. And then they do something else, too. Like, hopefully they will do the True Damage or the Explode. And not give all life to all allies. Give life to all allies. I hope... That's the one you don't want. And then, you know, you explode the board. You blow up the Wish Gems. You get another extra turn because it's another Goblin. And then maybe... I don't know. I like Goblins. I like extra turns. So... I don't know. I want to mess around with it. Maybe I'll like it like I like Fundingus, and I think it's going to be one of those. I don't think it's going to be like a High King Iron Gut or a Flaming Oni. It's going to be more like a Fairy Godmother, Fundingus, String Fiddler, like a next tier down type of deal. It's also the Shiny Troop, and you could create 3 Wish Gems to get it all shinied up. Let me know what you think about that new troop. Alright, also on Monday, January 20th, from Shintang, we're getting Yushi, Arcane Plains, base rarity Legendary, Troop type Beast Mystic, Troop roll Generator. So it's like a ping long looking dragon. It's blue though. Lunar Wisdom is the spell. Convert all red gems to purple and all yellow gems to skulls. Enchant all purple allies and give them magic +1 life and 4 magic. Mana color yellow purple. Mana cost is not... It says 3 mana. The mana cost is not 3, so I don't know what it really is supposed to be. It's a legendary, so I'm guessing probably like more like 23, not 3. So that's the legendary we're getting in the holiday shop. It sounds pretty good. It sounds like Foxglove or something like that, you know? It's double converter. Trait number 1 is Magic Heart. Trait number 2 is Magic Link. Trait number 3 is Lunar Scales. 50% chance to create 3 purple gems when I match 4 or more gems. Okay, so it is a Beast Mystic, and it's converting all red gems to purple and all yellow gems to skulls. Then it enchants all purple allies. That's another interesting one. I like both of them. Both the new troops we're getting next week I like, and I want to mess around with. I think they're cool. We got Merc, Lurk, and Dirk, and we got Yushi. Merc, Lurk, and Dirk will be your Glory Shop troop, and Yushi will be your Legendary in the Holiday Shop. Hey, we won! Yay! Alright, just a couple more things to go over here, then I'll catch up in the chat, and then we'll get to playing the game. Let's see if there's any new weapons. Dang, I don't have nothing to show here. I'm gonna have to go to Explore 12 or something. Explore. On Monday, January 20th, 2025, from Broken Spire, we have Doomed Buckler. Rarity Doomed, weapon type Shield, weapon roll, Defender. Mana color green, mana cost 18. The spell is give magic +2 armor to an ally, +3 per tempering level. Give barrier to all green allies and stun all green enemies. If the enemy has a doom, then convert 3 green gems to green giant gems. It has gain 4 armor, gain 4 life, cleanse myself, entangle the first enemy, and drain 2 mana from green enemies. So it's the Tower of Doom weapon. We're on shields now. So we're off the Doom Shovel. Doom Shovels were nice, but they're over. I think there's one for every color now, right? So just one new weapon. It's in the Tower of Doom. You'll buy it in the shop, the Tower of Doom shop, the event shop. Alright, pet spoilers. We should have new pets because we got a holiday event. Troop converting purple sounds really good. I mean, an Archmagus with purple magic link. Yeah, I think it sounds pretty, at least interesting. I always like double converters. I like to, mess around with them and see what I can do. Because you usually have to have, a jelly, like a peanut butter and jelly, like Divinish Bala Keelan, you know? So we gotta find the other one. What's something that goes good with it? Probably have to be purple, whatever it is. Sounds like a purple troop, like for purple teams. On Monday, January 20th, 2025, from Shintang, we have Yushi's Golden Snakelet. The holiday pet. It's like a snake coming out of an egg. Like the Land Before Time and whatever that dinosaur's name is that was in an egg. Pet color green, effect cosmetic. That's the first, when I suggest doing the holiday event a certain way. I always suggest getting the golden pet first. So, if you're following my advice, you'll be getting that first. You'll get Yushi's Snakelet, which is a green pet. Single troop bonus for Yushi. You'll get that first until it's fully ascended, and then you'll go get the golden pet. And then you'll get... But the legendary is pretty good. I know it's tempting. Yeah, that's all we're getting. 2 pets. Holiday pets. Yushi, Snakelet, and Yushi's golden Snakelet. You know how that works by now. We've had a lot of holiday events back to back to back the last few months. Alright, Max Kingdom Power's last thing, and then we're playing the game. Chatting it up. Rain's here. I did start a little bit late today, sorry. On the 20th of January, Shintang Kingdom Power goes to 30. So that's notable. We just had a question earlier. They said they had every kingdom to 20, and what should they focus on next? Well, any kingdom that can go to power 30. So you want to know, like, which ones those are. Especially, and not, like, in the beginning of the game, in the middle of the game, you really don't have to worry about it. But in game, you kind of want to know which kingdoms can go to power 30. That way you're working on those first. Instead of, oh, you're going to put all your resources into a kingdom and then it can't even get to 30 and get the next stat. When you'd rather work on a kingdom that's already to 30 and you can get more stats. We got a boss chest, we might as well get it. Alright, that's the spoilers. So Shintang is going to 30. We have a Tower of Doom event. We have a Vault event. We have a Holiday event. A lot of stuff going on. We have a really good kingdom. Zhejian. High King Irongut. All the goblins. So cool week. Good week. We got a new goblin. Puts up wish gems and gets an extra turn. Like, that's pretty cool. We got a holiday. We got a legendary. That sounds good. Sounds like a good week to me. I'm excited for next week. Sounds good. Alright, let's catch back up in the chat here. DC went crazy. Glorfindel ran out there with them. I hope I put a... Yeah, I did put a chapter. Good. Let's see. I gotta catch back up to y'all. You guys are cruising down the freaking tracks and I'm running behind you, trying to catch up. Larry says I use Microsoft Rewards points to buy lanterns to use on Metal Orbs, Pet Orb, and Imperial Deeds. Yeah, lanterns are good for the 6 Dragon, especially in Underspire. Get the double gold. But if you can afford it, I guess getting the double silver and the double bronze too, yeah. But most people go for the gold. Glorfindel says that's still a good place to be, Anthony. Get your extra stats in the bank. Just manage your deed books carefully now and level kingdoms logically. Yep. Imperial deeds are one thing. Like, it's hard to get purple deeds. It's hard to get purple books. But Imperial deeds are also kind of hard to get. So you don't want to be going around and just leveling everything evenly. Because then you won't get as much stats. Like, some people don't have as many stats as I do. And they've been playing the game longer and... You know, VIP 20 and stuff, because they they went to all the kingdoms and, like, leveled them all evenly. Like, since when do you do that anyway? Like, when you're playing a game, you usually, like, pick a certain stat. You don't level, like, every single stat evenly, right? But at the beginning of the game, you kind of do, so I get it. Sometimes this game tricks you into doing things and, like, continuing to do them. Like, opening keys. Like, at the beginning of the game, you're opening every key you get because you barely have anything. Eventually, you have to stop doing that. Like, we just talked about event keys a little bit ago because we have a really good kingdom this week. When you're in the beginning of the game, you're opening every key all the time, and then you get into that habit, and then eventually you have to start saving, though. Can't do that forever. So, it'd be like beginning of your kingdom level and power. Like, you're kind of spreading it all out. You're getting every kingdom to 10 or 5 or whatever it is. But eventually you have to stop doing that, and you have to concentrate on certain kingdoms. Just like you're saving up keys to concentrate on certain troops. I don't know, this game is tricky sometimes. Like, the game starts one way, and then you gotta stop doing that at some point and start saving and concentrating on certain things instead of just doing everything all the time. Like, all the kingdoms... Like, get all the kingdoms to 15, but make sure you do them in the right order, like Magic Kingdoms first. Then you want to get every kingdom to 20, too, but... you don't want to 20 also, but you don't want to be like doing them all to 16 and then all to 17 and then all to 18. Then you're never going to get 1 to 20 because they all cost Imperial Deeds. It's a shared resource that you can't just go buy a bunch of. It costs a certain amount, 29 of them just to do 1 kingdom. So I can only do like 5 kingdoms right now, probably 4. 4 or 5 kingdoms right now. I can only is the most I could get to 20. And there's 38 kingdoms, so you can't just go around doing all 17 or something like that because it costs Imperial Deeds. And you're already struggling to get enough like purple deeds and purple books or green deeds and green books. You don't want to also have the problem of Imperial Deeds. So try to concentrate them down. Try to save your keys up to concentrate on certain troops at a certain point. When you want to be a big boy and have like take off your diapers and your pull-ups, you gotta eventually start saving stuff and looking for good stuff instead of just throwing everything all the time at everything all the time. You can do that in the beginning of the game. You can't do that. You can do that in the mid-game a little bit, but eventually got to learn to save them up and save up your diamonds and look for really good mythics. You don't just buy a mythic every time you get 4,000 diamonds, right? Save up your event keys and wait until it's Zhejian instead of just opening your event keys every single week, right? Save up your Imperial Deeds, save up your books, save up your purple deeds, save up your green deeds, save up your green books, save up your purple books. You don't just like go around every kingdom and level every kingdom to 18, right? You have to concentrate. Do good stuff first. Mark loves String Fiddler. You use him in green PvP. Yeah, he's pretty safe. I like him too. I'm a funny dingus. Anthony says, I also meant I'm trying to save my orbs to get troop out of the Soul Forge. Yeah, it's probably Zulgoth or CT. Tony's here. Glorfindel says Flaming Oni is good when you can't afford to lose. Mark says, I still don't have Flaming Oni. We'll be throwing event keys for sure. Well, it's a good time to do it. Oh, yeah, Cinderhand Goblin is good, too. Underrated, yep. Fairy Godmother is a bad mythic. It can backfire. Yeah, you know. She's like, I don't know if I'd call her bad, but she's definitely not good. She's somewhere in the middle. Because she can do good sometimes, she can do bad sometimes. You know, that's not my favorite. Larry says, definitely a test troop. Might be first decent glory troop, might not. Yeah, we don't get very good glory troops all the time, so... It happens every once in a while, though. It has to. I would say, like, once every 2 months or so, we get a good glory shop troop. Rain, your internet's bad today? Glorf says, I've got an interesting deep underspire team that I can confidently say no one else in the world is using. Alright, man. Maybe we'll take a look at it. I think I'm going to play the game normally today. I'm just going to play like I would normally play. Go get my mail. Alright, so always grab this first. I need to start playing the game on stream. I'm going to still do everything the way I've been doing it, but... I don't know. I'm looking to, like, put more time and effort into the channel. I just don't know. I don't want to, like, just start doing stuff. I want to be doing the right stuff. I don't know. Like I said yesterday, I can't wake up super early and make videos. I don't know. Alright, let's do this. I want to not lose it. Like, it's only got 20 hours left on it. So I'm going to go ahead and just use it. We do have a vault event coming up, so you do want to save them if you can, if they can last till Friday. Because it's a good time to use your XP booster is during a vault event. But that one's not going to last. It's only got 20 hours left, so I'll go ahead and use it. Deeds of Air and Common Metal offer. Right now, I'm just looking for purple and green deeds. I'm not buying any other colored deeds at the moment because I don't feel like I have enough gems right now. Metals, I would buy that if I was like somebody else with a ton of gems and looking to, like, you know, get a bunch of troops gold elited for certain kingdom power. That's at the very end of the game. I'm not there yet. I'm pretty close though. I'm going to start buying all the metals one of these days. I'm going to start buying all the deeds one of these days. But right now it's just purple and green. I'm not buying either one of those, basically. Alright, now we check the XP booster. We got to complete a delve. Collect 3 hourly income. That's one of the most annoying ones. Like, yeah, I'm going to do that, but I like to, like, get them knocked out, so I hate that one hanging over my head. Like, oh, I've got to wait 2 hours to finish that one now. But complete a delve, we can do that. This is the order I do things in pretty much every day. I'm working on Dark Court. Maybe we could do this on stream, man. I'm so close. We had a big fail yesterday on our Pure Faction for Indrajits. I just don't have time to be doing it on stream. Kind of just been picking at it. I'm on 480, man. Could really get this done, probably. At least the Deathless. Alright, we'll start with one. I don't know. We'll see what we got going on today. I got Indrajit's Palace to do. I gotta do some invasion. I'm way behind in the Underspire. PvP I gotta do, so I don't know if I'll have time to do my Dark Court. But I could, like, get it all the way finished today if I really wanted to. We're in striking distance of that. Alright, so here's a good example of using High King Iron Gut. We got High King Iron Gut there from Zhejian. I use them all the time. Wild Knight, the Decaying Orbit, Centurigon, Stargazer. You use 2 times Orpheus and Anu. Dude, I was talking about that yesterday, man. I was saying, like, if you're going to use Centurigon, you have to use a weapon that puts some skulls up. And then I was saying, like, it's got to be either Decaying Orbit or the book. Wild Knight, the only thing, the Stargazer, I don't know if I would have thought about that one. But you did it, man, so I don't know. I'm going to check it out, probably. Great minds think alike. I didn't make the team, though. You did. I'm just saying, like, we were talking about it on stream yesterday. Like, if you're going to use Centurigon, you have to use a weapon that puts skulls up there. At least in my opinion. It's kind of like, I only use Tesla when I got Holy Saint Astra. That's not, like, strict. I'm not, like, I'll use Tesla when she's not up there. But when I see that Holy Saint Astra is available, and so is Tesla, like, I'm doing Tesla. If I'm using Centurigon, I want to be able to put skulls up on the board. Is like what I'm trying to say here. Tesla as an example. Some people try to force Centurigon into everything. I feel like he's best when you can throw skulls up on the board. That way he has more stuff to turn. That way he has a higher chance to devour. That way he has a higher getting stuff back up on your team. And you don't want to just, like, throw Centurigon. You don't really build a team around Centurigon unless... Like, Centurigon almost always goes with Zul'Goth, in my opinion, but... If you can throw skulls up a different way... Because Centurigon devours, it's instant killing. Zul'Goth instant kills. Zul'Goth throws up skulls. Centurigon turns skulls to the wild cards or whatever they are. Like, they go perfect together. So does Zul'Goth and High King Iron Gut, so... Ah, whoops. Can't digest. Let's make it so we can. Now I can. I'll just keep doing this since we got yellow and purple up there. I guess. This is good for Deathless because you devour, you gain stats. Like, they're not going to kill you. They're usually hitting your first slot. You can bless, you can curse. You got instant kills. You're getting them out of here quick so they're not hitting you so much. We've got an extra turn there. Still got a lot of purple and yellow up there. Let's see. Okay. Almost 90% of the time you choose the first one. You choose Elemental Stars. Because Elemental Stars have way more colors on them. It's going to hit more often. An Umbral Star only has yellow and purple. So unless you have a bunch of yellow and purple on the board, or you just have to curse all enemies, you always want to pick the first option on the Wand of Stars. I know most of y'all know that, but you never know who's watching or listening. You got the Wand of Stars, you're picking the first option 90% of the time. Alright, so I'm doing this Dark Court Delve because the XP booster asked me to, and I usually do what it says. When I'm playing this game, I want to be doing things that are satisfying multiple things as much as possible. I try to not do things just because I feel like doing it, type of deal. Like, I'm not going to go do Explore 12 when I jump onto the game. I'm not going to go do Treasure Hunt as soon as I jump on the game. I'm not even going to do Arena as soon as I jump on the game, you know? I'm doing the XP booster because I'm doing this delve because the XP booster told me to do this delve. And now I'm satisfying multiple things at once. I'm completing a delve that I don't have done already, and I'm doing the XP booster And I'm getting rewards for every fight, and I'm getting a chest at the end, getting a... Yeah. The more you can be doing things that are satisfying, like you're leveling up a class, while you're doing your invasion, while you're... The more you can do that, the more, like, the better you'll be doing. More times you're, like, going off and just doing whatever, like... Try not to do that. The game's kind of guiding you into what to do each day. Tells you, like, here's the XP booster. These are things you should probably be doing. It's like telling you. And then that adventure board, it gives you one every day. It's telling you kill 150 purple troops, or, you know. And then, like, they give you an Indridge's Palace event. You're supposed to be doing that. You have a guild event. You got the invasion. You're supposed to be doing that. Like, the game almost tells you exactly what to do every day. You just gotta listen. Alright, last fight. And we're super close. I'll be a real big boy once I get all my factions to 500 eventually here. Which I'm close. It's happening. Early 2025 for sure. Alright, freaking Deathmark is annoying that early, but we got it off. Skulls are pretty good because we're gaining a bunch of attack. And just one more, and we're out of here. There we go, got it done. Stargazer is empowered, gives Wild Knight attack. If the skulls don't match, you use skulls to mana generate. Yeah, it sounds pretty good, man. My team is getting slow. Mine definitely works. And I could definitely go all the way and get all 7 bosses, but it was getting slow. I was getting kind of annoyed with it. Just Divinian Fields is annoying in general. Doesn't have a lot of good stuff. 490, baby! So I'm back out of that. I got that done. Can't do the tribute right now. I'll go take a look at Adventure Board next. To be completely honest, I have not been doing every single Adventure Board fight recently, because I just got every single class to 100. So, that's when you're allowed. Like, make it a habit, do it every day, and you're not doing anything wrong, and you should do that until you have every class at 100. Once you get every single class to 100, you could still have it as a habit, you could still do it every day, and it's not wrong at all. Just for me, with everything going on in the game and in real life and stuff, anything I can skip, I'm skipping right now. Like, I would love to do every single Adventure Board fight, get all the trait stones, like right here, we got Runes of Water and Runes of Wind. Like, this would be a great time for me to skip. Just because I'm so busy. But, like, good practice would be to just do it. Just do all 3 of them. But, I'm going to skip the trait stones, because I have a lot of trait stones. I don't really need them. I don't need any class experience. There's, like, no reason for me to do those 2, for real. Other than to keep the habit. But I already have the habit. I'm already checking Adventure Board every day. But I'm starting to skip, like, trait stones and souls. You see me, there's gold keys, too. Like, this might be a complete skip for some people, but not me. I'm not skipping gold keys. I think gold keys are nice. You get gems from them. And nobody has so many gems that they don't need more gems. So I feel like always get your keys. So I'm going to sit here. I don't care that it's only 9 gold keys. I'm getting them. It's quick. I need them. I'm getting them. Glorf says I'm largely playing the game without Stella Poop or Tuck Shaka Makafaka just to prove you really don't need them. It's hard as a... Like, you want to show people the best team, but you also get tired of showing Stellarix all the time, you know? I feel like my mic went off or something. Hold on a sec. I think my mic's not working. I think my mic went off. I don't know when it went off. What was I talking about last? I'm getting gold keys because I need gold keys. Because I still need gems, right? That's probably what I was talking about. I'm skipping the adventure board. Was the sound okay? It never went out? Oh, you can still hear me? I couldn't hear the game. Usually that means my mic's not working. Alright, so you heard all that stuff? Make sure you get your gold keys. Alright, so I did the adventure board. I mean, what's the other thing? Kill 150 green troops. So I need to do that. I probably had that yesterday. And I should have got it done yesterday. Because you get a new one every day. So make sure you get those done. Like, it's down in the bottom right-hand corner. So you might miss it. But that kill 150 green troops, get that done every single day no matter what, if you can. Because we'll get a new one tomorrow if we get it done. If we don't get it done, it'll still be there tomorrow. That's confusing too, right? Like these three here, the keys, the trade stone, that'll be gone tomorrow whether you do it or not. There'll be something new tomorrow whether you do it or not. But the one in the bottom right-hand corner there, if you don't get it done today, it'll still be there tomorrow. It's very similar to like your tribute. The keys, the trade stones are like your gems. I don't know how to compare it, but like your tribute, you have to go and collect it every hour to get your gems. And this bottom right-hand one, you have to get it done every day to get a new one the next day. So it's similar, and they're both involve gems. But like your gold will stack up and always be there. I don't know. Anyway, one way to get gems that you may not know is to collect your tribute every hour and to make sure you do your adventure board task in the bottom right-hand corner there every day. Don't wait. Don't let it roll over to the next day. Don't let your tribute roll over to the next hour. You see how it's similar? I'm just having trouble putting it into words. They both involve gems. They both involve getting it done as soon as possible. So I did my adventure board. I'm going to go do dungeon now. I still do it. We got flower dragons coming. I don't need diamonds. I don't need jewels. I don't need class experience, but I go for a perfect because I want the Dragonite. And I got a trap. But you still reveal every single one because you might get like some jewels. We got nothing there. So I'm not going to run them unless the XP booster tells me to. Because I don't need anything out of there. Like, it wouldn't hurt to run them just like the adventure board. It wouldn't hurt if I went and did the trait stone ones. But I'm just trying to save as much time as I can these days. Most people should run those. You need diamonds. I don't need them. So I'm not running them, that's why. Not buying the offer because I don't know what the flower dragons are. I don't know if they're going to be good. I don't know any of that. So I'm not going to sit there and buy Dragonite and waste gems. I did waste that XP booster though, didn't I? Alright, so adventure board. Collected the mail. Looked at the XP booster. Did the adventure board. Did the dungeon. Next up, stuff that won't be there tomorrow, right? Let's go back up here. I hate being in the underworld for no reason. My chat just crashed. Refresh. DC and Glorfindel like Tango and Cash rolling down the tracks. Their special SUV. DC and Glorfindel, Tango and Cash. Who's Tango? Who's Cash? Who is Sylvester Stallone? Who is Kurt Russell? Which one has the sister? Which one's banging the sister? Isn't that the same movie? Alright, so what's not going to be here tomorrow? That's what you got to think. And that's what you do first. So for me, lately, that's been PvP. I'm trying to make it a higher priority without going crazy on it. But PvP will not be there tomorrow, so I'm going to do it first. So we look for Citadel Wars fights first. Got Central Spire. And that's it. So let's go do this. Ladies aren't here today. Did you guys notice that? We're having a sausage party. Except for Rain. We know Rain's here. Alright, so the mic never went off at all. Good thing I didn't say anything too crazy, right? Sausage party, sometimes you gotta do it. You put up the dirty pictures, you pass around the dirty magazines, you watch some football, you punch each other in the shoulder, play some beer pong. How am I with Immortals? Oh yeah, we could check that. I'm not great, but I got them all. I have them all, they're just not like super leveled up. Here's a good view of a person that's doing kind of the bare minimum. I have all of them, but you see like level 5, level 4, level 3, level 3. Don't have that one. I mean, that's the one I don't have. That's like a pay one, right? Level 6, level 3, level 2, level 4, level 11. Most people have that one leveled up. It was the first season's Immortal. Level 3, level 3, level 3, level 5, level 4. So I have every single Immortal except for Fernax. And, you know, none of them are super leveled up, except for Glacia's on 11. Rakia is on 6. But those are the season ones. So all the ones that aren't the season ones are on like 4, 5, 3, 2. Doesn't make huge difference, though. Like, what happens? You get 1 attack, 4 life, 2 armor, and 2 magic there. Another magic there. So that's 3 magic. 5 magic. 6 magic. 8 magic. Minus 2 mana cost. That's cool. That'll take a long time, though. 10 magic. I know I'm not counting like every single magic, because there's probably some stuff with the pet maybe, but 12. Another minus 2 mana cost. So 12 extra magic, which is probably like 12 extra damage. If you use it in her place, that'd probably be pretty good. Just really hard to like get them that high. Like a person that's been playing crazy. Like what level is your Glacia at, Mark? Did you say? Wow, 28. That's awesome. See, if I had a Glacia at 28, I'd probably use it more. So next up, you get another minus 2 mana cost. That's cool. Yeah, if I had it leveled up super high, I might use it more, but it's kind of hard. You got to play. Mark was getting first place and second place and third place in the global leaderboard to get his Glacia that high. Mine's on 11. That's more representative of what most people probably have. Maybe they have slightly more. Yeah, as far as Immortal goes, I'm like bare minimum type of dude, but I have like all of them that I can have. All right, so we're gonna do our Citadel Wars fights. I always do those first. Reason you do these first is because you get the gold marks the next day. If you don't do your Citadel Wars fights, you don't get the gold marks the next day, right? And there's other reasons too. You get either get XP booster or Swift Talismans. You get gold marks for doing them. It's mostly about gold marks as far as why you do your Citadel War fights, but there's a talisman too. So multiple reasons. See, like everything I'm doing mostly has multiple reasons why I'm doing it. All right, we need red and brown. If not, we'll take yellow. I didn't really pay attention to how hard this fight is, so hopefully it's not too hard. Got the flail. This is my, like, Central Spire team, if I can use everything type of team. My team that I invented. Alright, we got this. It's another double converting team. Like we were just talking about the new legendary that's coming in through the holiday event. It's a double converter. Just like Hatir and Scroll was a double converter. Green to purple, yellow to Doomskull. Shagra, do we have rednecks? Got right there. Right there. Right, that's about it though. It's kind of sparse. So, do we have Mirage Queen? No. Do we have a Tier and Scroll? Purple to green. One thing with double conversion teams and skull teams like that, it does take a minute to make sure you don't have... You do or don't have the conversion. So it slows you down a little bit. Like me right now, I don't know what to do here. Probably just have to cast Shagra and hope. It's not really a hard fight or anything, so... At least I don't think so. Should just be pushing buttons and winning. Keep missing here. So I'll just take skulls. There we go. Alright, we win. Is Vishal here? How's it going, Vishal? How have you been? What have you been up to? I need to get way more busy, just all around. Sometimes I'll be sitting here. I gotta quit watching YouTube so much. I think I'm like, that's what I be doing way too much of. Swift talismans you could put on for this. Like, this is the best time to be doing it. I do have 15 of them, so why not? I only need to use 3, maybe. 3 or 4. Theory ending on Monday. Exams? Okay. I've been considering streaming longer. I've been considering, like, making more videos. I just haven't been... I don't know. Haven't done it yet. Just, like, yesterday... I don't know, y'all. Alright, do we have rednecks? Do we have yellow to... We got that. Let's get that out of here first. Alright, we got rednecks here. We got rednecks there. Do we have a Tyrian Scroll? No. Do we have Miraji Queen? No. I think our best bet is probably Shegra. We have it in a couple spots. There it is. Nice. Now we have this. I'm in Diamond League, by the way. I was in Ruby League, so... But now I'm back in Diamond. If you think these fights are easy or something, it's... I'm in Diamond. Pretty sure, anyway. Dun, dun, dun. They're using Death. Studying to get iPhone 16 Pro Max. You stopped playing Gems of War because I felt I need to invest longer time. Yeah, we did a video. I did a video recently that tracked how much time it takes per day to play the game and if it's gone up or not, and it has, so you're right. It's definitely gone up. It's not as much as I thought, but it's still more, for sure. Man, I had Shegra there. I probably should have just done it. When you're doing like a conversion team, if you have it, you should probably just do it, you know? You're going to do a lot of damage and get an extra turn, and what's better than that? Pretty much nothing, so... Like right now, like I have this brown here, but if I have the conversion with the Tyrian Scroll, then I should do that instead. But I don't think I do right now. I'm going to do this. Like here again, we have this blue extra turn. But if we have a Tyrian Scroll, we should just cast it and not take the blue extra turn. Once again, not a good example because we don't have it. So I'm going to go ahead and take it. And, we almost have it. Now it's close. I don't think we have it. Alright, we got Shegra could go here, here. I think we're going to Shegra. Alright, that was fine. Let's take this. Alright, we got Shegra. Got a Tyrian Scroll. And we win. Citadel Wars. Citadel points. Alright. I think we got Guardian after this, right? Got your Beast Lord to level 20. Nice, Sig the Kid. You see you got a membership? You like watching my stream, Vishal? I love when people come to the stream and they don't even play the game anymore. That kind of proves, you know, that you actually like the channel. You're not just here for the game. I get like finding the channel because of the game, and then only watching because of the game at first, and then... No, but when you like... When people leave when they stop playing the game, it's like, well, you were probably never a real one anyway, you know what I mean? You don't enjoy me that much, I guess. So I like to hear that when people are like, I'm still watching you, but I don't play the game anymore. Never know what I'm gonna do, man. Gotta keep watching. Playing Path of Exile right now. I might start playing it more. I don't know. Even though it's not like hitting super good on the channel, but I gotta do something. I feel like I put out Gems of War videos, it still won't be like... Used to be I could just, okay, let's put out Gems of War videos, you know? Nowadays, it's like, I don't even know if those will hit. I don't know what to do. It's like you're there ready to work. You're standing there ready to work, but nobody's telling you what to do type of deal. You gotta figure it out for yourself, of course. I just don't know what to do. I can't figure it out. I'm ready to work. I'm standing here. I just don't know what to do, you know? If I stream longer, it don't feel like that's the thing to do. Normally, some days, yeah. But other days, like, it don't work. Like, you can't just keep going and going and going. It's kind of like Gems of War. It's exactly like Gems of War. Like, streaming's just like Gems of War for real. How am I going to lose this? Alright, we got some summoning power. We should be okay. There we go. But streaming is just like Gems of War. There's diminishing returns. You know, it's very valuable the first hour or two that you play the game. But the longer you go, the less worth it becomes. That's kind of how streaming is. You know, when you're on your third, fourth hour of streaming, if it's not giving you back what it did in the first hour or two, you just gotta know when to, like, not keep going. So I'm trying to figure that out for myself. It's been a struggle the last, like, 2024, you know? I always tell myself, like, you gotta stop, man. Some days I go too long, some days I don't go long enough. Like, figuring out how long to go each day isn't easy sometimes. I want to make sure I'm fair with, like, how long I stream. But I also don't want to, like, overdo it, go too long, waste half the day, and feel like crap after the stream, you know? Well, I might just make some videos. I don't know what to do. Might just play Path of Exile and put out some videos. Maybe that's what's been missing from, like, Puzzle Quest 3, Marvel Puzzle Quest. Like, maybe that's what was missing on those. Like, people wanted short pre-records and not streams. But the whole point of, like, the experiment is to almost put it in the worst situation, like streaming once a week, and hope that it, like, does well, and then I know, like, for sure, okay, this is it for sure, instead of having to guess and hope and pray. Like, I want something to shine. I want something to be like the peanut and the turd type of deal. I want something to shine even when it's just getting streamed once a week, and then I'll know, like, that's the answer, and then I'll put more effort into it. I'll make pre-recorded videos, I'll do guide videos, I'll look into it more, I'll become an expert on it. Like, I gotta know. I want something to jump out at me type of deal. Nothing's done it so far. Like, P99 is like, eh. But you can tell with them, they want a whole channel just about that. I can't do that. So, some people aren't all the way in because I'm not doing just EverQuest content. So they get I feel like they get annoyed with other videos of other games or something. I don't know. I don't know, that used to be a thing on YouTube. Like, you were afraid to even post sometimes because you didn't want to annoy people. Nowadays, it's not as bad because people aren't dumb and they know how to, like, not... It doesn't bother people as much these days. Like, I feel like that was a thing back in the day, though. You didn't want to, like, post every day 3 times a day, because if you start filling somebody's feed up with your videos and they just subscribe to you and they're trying to, I don't know about this person, but I want to subscribe and, like, check them out and see if I like them or not. I did like this one video they did, and then you start, like, firing 5 videos a day at their feed, and then they're like, oh, I got to get out of it. I'm out of here. You know, they eject. There's, like, a balance of how... You don't want to do too much, but the more you do, the more you know, you gotta do as much as you can do without overdoing it, I guess. It's hard to figure that out. I don't want to, like, fill the stream up with EverQuest, or fill the channel up with just EverQuest, then all the Gems of War people be like, what the F? And then I don't want to fill the whole stream, whole channel up with Gems of War, and then... I don't know. It's hard. People say, just do what you want to do. Well, then, what I want to do is have a successful YouTube channel, so that's what I want to do. Guardian of Fire. I'm taking off my talisman. I'm not using this on a Guardian. Guardian's not even a real team. It is hard when you're a beginner, though, to do Guardian fights, I will admit. My chat is not in live chat, because it crashed. It crashed. Yeah, that's awesome, Zig the Kid. Vishal says, and I also have a grudge that the game couldn't give me one last major Orb of Ascension, which cost my last 2 Gnome-a-Palooza. I had all my remaking vault keys like 60 to 80. Could probably get an Orb of Ascension through the Underspire. It's like guaranteed. There's probably guild events where you can get a Orb of Ascension too. If you need a certain color orb, there's usually places you can get them, you know? If I needed a blue orb right now, I'm pretty sure like Underspire already gave me one. One of the dragons gives you an Orb of Ascension. That's what's cool about Underspire is you get guaranteed colored orbs that you... There's every single one of them's guaranteed in the Underspire. You don't have to open a red Chaos Orb and hope for a certain orb. If you do Underspire every week, you're getting every orb every week. You can't miss. You can't get unlucky. Shagra. Might be one of the best things that Underspire does. I think people think Sentinels, and they think, oh, it's not worth it, it's another thing to do in the game, and what am I actually getting from Underspire? You know what you're actually getting from Underspire? Guaranteed orbs. You don't have to open random Chaos Orbs and hope. You literally get a major Orb of Glory. You literally get a Minion Orb. You literally get a Silver or Glory Orb. You literally get an Orb of Ascension, an Orb of Wisdom. Like, you're getting them. Guaranteed. It's just the smart thing to do is to play Underspire. To skip it is not smart. And you have to, like, there's a point in the game where you start playing it, though. Like, I'm not saying anybody's stupid if they're not playing it. You just got to realize, like, I'm ready for this, and it's time. I should be playing Underspire now. Same with, like, not always opening every single key you got. Like, it's hard. You can't just tell somebody when to stop opening all their keys. They got to know it for themselves based on, like, how many troops they have, and is it still smart to open every single key when I only need 3 mythics? Probably not. Yeah? Or... if I have every single legendary, is it still smart to keep opening every single gem key that I have? Probably not, you know? You're not going to end up getting anything. If you keep opening keys and you're not getting anything new, then stop doing that. Start saving them up for new mythics that you definitely need. The only videos I can think of to make is the class video, which is like ultimate guide to classes, which is probably going to be really long and me repeating myself 50,000 times and forgetting things. I kind of want to make a video about Glory and how awesome Glory is. I don't know. I should probably just look back through my channel and remake a bunch of videos. I want to do the new account playthrough thing. I was really thinking about it today. I'm like, I'm just going to do it, dude. I'm going to re-listen to my whole new account playthrough. I'm going to take notes while I was really, I might do that. Starting to get, like, motivated and, like, okay, I got to do it. I said I was going to do it. Like, when's it going to be? When's it going to happen? When are you going to do that? Come on, man. Alright, we have, do we have a tier and scroll? I just hope it's worth it. That's what I always hope. Going through all that trouble to re-listen to my whole... Some of them, like, one of them's a chat-a-thon. It's like 8 hours long. Most of them are at least an hour long. It's like a lot of hours I would have to go back through and listen to and take notes and then make a whole video, another video with those notes. Just instead of a 1 hour for part 1 of a new account playthrough, instead of, like, being 1 or 2 hours, I would cut it down to, like, 15 minutes or 10 minutes. That's the goal. But that's going to take a lot of time. I got to rewatch the whole entire stream, take notes, make the video, all the back-end stuff, make a thumbnail. Like, it's going to end up, if it's a 2-hour stream, it's going to take me 4 or 5 hours to make that one little video. So that's why I haven't done it yet, because it's a lot of work for probably not a lot of return. Alright, anytime I have a tier and scroll, I do it. So there we go. Alright, last fight on the Citadel Wars. Yeah, I'm playing Path of Exile right now. I only played it... we got part 1 out, we did it last Sunday. And then off stream I played a couple times because I'm trying to make it more fluid. So I'm not like a complete idiot noob. Yeah, we're playing... It's Path of Exile 1. I know most people probably want me to play 2, but... I've never played 1 before. I thought it was a good time to play it. If it's ever going to come back and be a thing, like now would be the time since 2 is coming out soon. Unless I'm wrong about... Like, let me know if you think that's not a good idea. We're kind of already doing it, though. If we have a tier and scroll, we cast it. Do we have it? No. So we do Shagra, probably. Look at all this red. Alright, now do we have it? Yes. Let's take this. Ooh, look at all that red. Bang. Alright, we win. So we went undefeated in Citadel Wars. That's not too hard to do, but it's not too easy either. Alright. That's the first thing, because we can't do that tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to have... tomorrow is Sunday, and you have no Citadel Wars fights. And if you don't do your Citadel War fights today, you're not going to have your gold marks tomorrow. I don't know how it would be to be like in a losing alliance. Like, you probably wouldn't care as much. But I think if you're in a losing alliance, you're more focused on farming VP and global leaderboards and your like single leaderboard. But if you're in the winning alliance, you can get gold marks like 5 out of the 7 days of the week, I think. And that adds up to like, I don't know. That adds up to like 200 gold marks maybe a week for being in the winning alliance, maybe more. Alright, now we look for our gold marks from yesterday. There's some right there, 12. And then there's 12 and it's doubled, so I get 24. It's like 36. Pretty much extra gold marks. And your team should already be there, at least one of them, because you did the Citadel Wars yesterday. So my team should be here from yesterday. So I got Bogstrider, Wand of Stars, Shagarath, Arachnean Weaver. We do have Blood Frenzy, so it might not be super easy. We'll see how it goes. Getting gold marks now. So you're looking for CT, Vishal? Yeah, I'm playing Path of Exile. Just started, though. Playing a witch. Mark says I've been playing it for 2 days, Vishal. Very in-depth game for sure. Vishal says I actually played it earlier on Xbox up to Chapter 6, so I guess out of 10 until I spoiled my talent tree and all my powers lost like shit. And for some reason, game also became complicated. Let me see if I can play on laptop after my exams. Supernova's here. He said, Vishal, the devs broke it badly. He said, good morning, Cinny and fellow Jimmies, Coffee and Jims. What more do you want? Did the devs fix Vault Key's situation? Are you talking about, like, the rewards menu thing? Yeah, like, the beginning of Path of Exile, it's like, do you put this piece of equipment on or not? Do you socket this here or not? Do you do this skill tree or not? Like, it's probably not as crazy as I'm thinking. Sockets suck in understanding. Understanding the game itself makes you feel as someone great and addictive. Yeah. It's like Diablo, man. You run around, you kill stuff, you get upgrades, you do skill talents, and it's like, how do you want to be like? Sit there every time something drops and mess around with your equipment, or do you want to just like put a big pile of stuff and go sell it? And if you are OCD, it's probably not the game for you, you know? If you can... If you're not OCD... I'm somewhat OCD sometimes. I don't know. I can be like, I'll pick a sticker off of a cake. Like, I'll pick a sticker all the way off and, like, make it so you can't see it anymore. Instead of just leaving it on there. Like, I get OCD sometimes. Kind of slows me down a little bit. Like, somebody else will be doing dishes. And, like, they'll be doing dishes, I'll be doing dishes. I'll be, like, picking every little... Like, if you're doing dishes by hand, I mean. Like, I'll be picking every little thing off the dish and, like, making sure it's super clean and stuff. The other person's just like... Blah, 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 and then you're eating off a gross, nasty dish with crumbs on it still. But they got it done faster, so they're better than you, you know? It's always whoever gets something done fastest who's the best. Even though my dish, you could lick it. Theirs, it's like, ew, what's that? Like somebody's washing a car. They're just like, spray it down. They're done. Well, I'm done. They're like, dude, everything's a freaking race. I'm getting in every crack and corner. And, well, yeah, I want it to be kind of like how I am. A little bit OCD, I guess, maybe. Undiagnosed. Do everything slow, but I do it kind of, yeah. Get it all the way done. Perfect. I should probably just half-ass everything and do it all faster. Alright, 13-11. I'm just picking lowest level fights. I just want to get my gold marks. You're using which, but the sockets and inventory confused me. Taking it slow. I'm looking for the medicine chest to take it to town, and I can't find it. I think it's on that tidal shore or whatever. I don't even remember picking it up for real. It's just in my inventory. And I went back to town, and you gotta go to the... I think the beginning of the game starts the same for everybody. Like, you go through the first area, you get to the town, you get the quests. You can either go to the right or down. In the next area, you go down, and that's the tidal shore. Just do that little area, and you should get the medicine chest. Maybe you went to the other one. It's like the shore and the something. The coast. It's like the coast and the shore or something. You go to the shore, whatever the one the down one is. If somebody's ever played Path of Exile, they're probably like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, but... Trying to help. I just started playing a week ago. I've only played it like 3 times. But I got the medicine chest on my witch. It's on the video, too. It's on the stream. If you go back and watch it, you can probably see where I got it. So we got a monster team here. I was like, gotta do Shagaroth. And I'm like, Shagaroth hits last slot with true damage, so why not do Arachnian Weaver, too? And then Bog Strider's a really good mana generator, and you always use the wand. Elementalist. Seems like a no-brainer. Might be something better, but hey, Shagaroth, Arachnian Weaver. 2 of my favorites. Might as well. It's working. I always forget about this team, but anytime we have this restriction in PvP, I remember it. Like, oh yeah, Shagaroth with the Arachnian Weaver. That's good. I gotta remember this for other stuff, maybe. Do they use any of the same colors, though? Maybe that's the problem. I think they use purple together, right? So purple. Instead of doing like double Shaggy or like Venoxia Shaggy, maybe I should start doing Arachnian Weaver Shaggy. Alright, we got 3 more fights to do. And we get our gold marks. And this will not be here tomorrow. That's why I'm still doing it. Like, Indrajit's Palace will be there tomorrow, right? Invasion will be there tomorrow. Nothing you do today can't be done tomorrow in those things. Except for buying torch. Like, Underspire, you gotta buy torch. That's the next thing we're gonna do. But as far as, like, Indrajit's Palace, the guild event, you want to get it all the way done, but you got more time still. But this, Citadel Wars, these gold marks, they will not be there tomorrow. I only have till the end of today to get this done, so I do it first. I'm always thinking, like, if I have to, I could play for a very long time on Sunday or Saturday or catch up in the Underspire, catch up in the Invasion, or catch up on Indrid's Palace. Like, you can always, as long as you bought your torches, like in the Underspire, you can always catch up in it. You don't want to, like, do that, but if you have to. So I do PvP first, because you just literally can't do it tomorrow. You're going to miss out if you don't do it first. Same with your dungeon and your adventure board and stuff like that. Like, knock it out first. Three true damage, yay! We can kill this though. It's probably dumb, but I exploded as well. Let's try to bless. There we go. 38. Big explosion! Shagaroth. Another explosion. So 2 different things, hitting multiple enemies with true damage and exploding every single time. Well, not every single time, but mostly. Like, I don't cast Arachnean Weaver unless it will explode, usually. Alright, 2 more. This is in Blood Frenzy, that's why it's taking a little bit. OCD's a good trait, Aaron? Yeah, I think sometimes, maybe. Slows me down a lot. Probably should go to the damn doctor and get my whole everything figured out. Just never go at all. Alright, so let's do this. Shagaroth, knock him into range. Arachnean Weaver, kill them and explode. Alright, do we got any extra turns? We do. Shagaroth, knock him up. Probably should have done Arachnean Weaver there. Didn't know they were already in range. Alright, last fight, then we get our gold marks. You use the sword guy, Vishal? I think that's a duelist, maybe? Glorfindel says this is largely a sausage party. I'd say most people here like playing with their equipment. Yeah, let's go. I got OCD about playing with my equipment. We're all playing with our equipment on the train. No, I'm playing. Throwing that coal on the fire. Got a bazooka guy on the top, clotheslining him out the window, power bombing him out the door. Got car in the front, car in the back. Marty McFly. The hoverboard on the side. How else you supposed to guard the sides of a train? You gotta have Marty McFly on the hoverboard, skateboard. No other sensible way of guarding your flanks. It has to be a hoverboard. How else you supposed to do that? Can't just look out the window and everything's flying by. You gotta be outside of the train on a hoverboard. There's no other way. We already got a guy on the top of the train, you know. If there was hoverboard, would you buy one? If there was like a skateboard that could hover, like Marty McFly, would you buy it? Would you try it? Would you fall? Would you go too high in the sky and then you'd fall and die? Probably why they don't make those. I bet you they can. They just don't want to, like, people... It'd be, like, the safety of it. Probably already, like, Marty McFly hoverboard skateboards that you could... I know there is, but they're just really expensive. Like, for the general public. Just like you can go to the store and buy cereal. Go to the store and buy a hoverboard, like, hoverboard skateboard thing. But they just don't want to put them in the stores and let you buy them because, you know, all the Daryls out there be going freaking 30 feet in the air and falling off, shooting a firework out of their butt. All the Daryls out there be borrowing it from their neighbor and going 30 feet in the air, shooting a firework out their butt and then falling off of it and getting hurt and suing everybody, you know, then suing. Trying to win a lawsuit in court with their lawyer. The lawyer they found on a park bench when they was driving by in their pick-em-up truck. Okay, I'm gonna go borrow my hoverboard from my. I'm gonna go borrow my neighbor's hoverboard. I'm gonna stage an incident where I fall off of it and then I'm gonna break my hip and hire a lawyer off the park bench, sue them. I'm gonna sue the Walmarts for selling me a hoverboard. That's why they don't put them out. It's probably like stuff you can, like vitamins you can take, turn yourself into a superhero. They just don't want to like sell it to you because they don't want everybody being a superhero. That'd be too crazy. They want us all to be stupid idiots just spending our money on everything. There's probably vitamins you can take and be a superhero, like Spider-Man's. Swinging around on our webs. Then you got Daryl. Daryl swinging on his webs with drinking a beer, getting hurt, suing them. They don't want. That's why they don't put it out. Ruining it for the rest of us. Daryl is ruining it for the rest of us. We could all be riding hoverboards and eating superhero vitamins. But they're afraid that Daryl's going to sue them, so they don't give it to us. We have to wait until they can figure out a way to make it sue-proof. Lawsuit-proof, you know? Alrighty, let's do this one now. We got Mystic. The way you check, you probably already know this, but you do your Citadel Wars fights the day before, and then the day after you check your little orange diamonds. You click on the orange diamond ones. You see, does it have a gold mark down there? If it does, you should probably do it. It's the whole point of doing Citadel Wars every day, for me anyways, so I can go get those gold marks the next day. Let's go get them. I gotta make a team probably for Mystic, so this will be fun. It's a large sausage party. Mark says, Cinny, you need to play this game with me. You may know more than I do. If you get bored later, teach me. Man, yeah, maybe we can play offline instead of like on stream, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream it. But yeah, maybe. If I have time, bro, you know how it goes. That's why I don't like promising anything to anybody. Because I just never have time, man. I gotta be... It's either that or go get like a freaking regular... Just never be online and stuff. Like, when I'm not streaming, I gotta be hustling so hard that I can't do anything else. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go get a regular job and work 60 hours a week and just never be on the stream or never do a channel or never play any games. It's probably what I should be doing. Rebelling against it, I don't want to. I hate the man, and I hate working for the man. You never feel like, I don't know, I'm nothing against it, because I used to do it all the time, but you don't... I wish I owned something, like my own business, and like you can hand it down to your kids, and they can make money from it, and if you just like, my mom works for a person, and she, you know, doesn't really have anything outside of like enough money to make it for her house, her car, get through the day-to-day stuff. But, you know, if you lose your job, what do you got now? You got nothing. It's like, I wish I want to own apartments or something and rent them out, or own houses and rent them out, or whatever. Own a business, own a corner store, own a gas station, a restaurant, That's what I want to do. I don't like going to a business, working for some dude that could just fire you anytime, for any reason. You could be the best employee, come in every day, on time, do your job perfectly, and it doesn't matter. You can get fired for no reason. After 2 or 3 years, another guy comes in, they like him better, and all of a sudden, they could just fire you. Don't even have to have a reason. Of course, you can always just go get another job. That sucks, man. When you've been working somewhere for 5 years and all of a sudden, like, out of nowhere, you got to go get another job or something. It's, like, annoying. That's why I try to, like, build my own thing, like, so that can never happen. If I own the place, you can't get fired or laid off or nothing like that. I don't know. I just wish my family had done that. Like, my grandma has nothing now. She's just in a home. You know? And she did it the same way that everyone else is doing it. Go to a job, work for a person. Well, now she's in a home and she don't have anything. You know, she has money to get by day to day, but that's it. She has a car she pays for. She has a home. She goes to a retirement home. She lives in a retirement home. That's it. No business, no big mansion, no nothing. Nothing to hand down to anybody, probably. My mom's just going the same way, working for some person. My stepdad just works his fingers to the bone, 60 hours a week for some rich guy. I hate that. I wish we had our own thing, so I don't know. Because I should do it myself, but trying is just freaking hard. That's why people don't do it. They just go work for some person that already did it. Glorfindel says I used Scorpius and Scarabi with Dark Venom trait for poison and the monster restriction. Crushed it. Path of Exile is a party game. I'm pretty sure you can play multiplayer. Aaron says the doc will just give you meds that result in side effects and partially improve the OCD. I say just embrace it. Yeah, I don't really take nothing right now. I don't go to the doctor. I probably should, though. Is buying magic talismans a good thing? I don't buy any talismans. I don't buy any of them. I don't know why, though, because I don't do anything with my silver marks either, though. Like, I should probably be buying more copies of the pets. My first thing was, like, get each different pet. Make sure I have enough silver marks, so if they put a new pet in, I have enough to buy that pet and have one copy of it, right? That was my first thing. But now that I know they're just repeating the same pets over and over and over and over and over, maybe I should try to fully ascend those pets now. I'm starting to think about it. Glorfindel says I wouldn't bother Supernova unless it's with silver marks. Supernova says Glorfindel totally silver marks. I bought 2k silver marks because I got nothing else to spend SM on. EQ emulations here. How's it going? Thinking about doing, I don't know what to do, guys. I want to do more EQ. I want to do more Path of Exile. I want to do more Gems of War. I just don't know what. Alright. We got Mystic. What can we do for a Mystic team? I think I do. Maybe I do Kronos. Not that he's my favorite or anything, but is there like a little team you can do with that? We got Queen Beatrix. That's a good one. I don't know if I'm going to do those two together. I just threw them over there as... for now. I think Daughter of Time, like, something with this. I feel like would work. Maybe not Queen Beatrix, but some team with these two. I need, some more either mana generation or damage, though. It might not be fast. I might be thinking more of like Citadel Wars or Blood Frenzy with this, you know? Should probably just do something quick. This is something that adds to every day, too. You gotta come up with teams every single day on PvP. This is taking time right now. I'm not... kind of want to do Ruby Weapon, maybe. But I need mana generation. The Ruby Weapon. But if we do an Explodey Weapon, we can blow up those Hourglass gems. Like, what's a Mystic? Let's see. Might just do Essence of Evil. Should probably hurry up and just get this done and quit effing around. Alright, we need mana generation for real. Maybe Harpy Mage, but it does brown. It does like a brown storm. Which I definitely don't need a brown storm. Got Malcondessa and we all use green, so maybe I'll go with that. Alright, one more look here and then I feel like I'm missing something. Is there anything empowered? Hurry up, bro! Grave Seer. Alright. Class. I'm just gonna go Archer because it's not like we're doing Blood Frenzy or Citadel War, so hopefully we don't lose. And I'm trying to line up the Malcondessa. Banners. We got 3 green. Whoops. We got green, yellow, red, purple. Okay. Not use brown at all. Alright, let's just see what happens. I need to start fighting. Quit worrying about it too much. Explain why is... What? Why would I explain that, EQ? I'm playing Gems of War. I have no idea. I do watch the news. Yellow gems to green. I thought they were in, like, peace talks right now. Aren't they doing a ceasefire? Yellow to green. I watch some of that stuff for sure. I like to watch the war on the Ukraine. I keep up to date with it. Most people probably already checked out because it's been going on for so long, but I've been watching it. Keeping up with it. We got the new president coming in. That's going to be interesting. When is that? Isn't that soon? Like a week or something? Big DT coming through soon. Alright, so this does blue to hourglass, so blue to yellow. Blue to yellow. So maybe we should throw this up there first. Blue to yellow. I mean, that would work because it would give extra turn. We could do this, get extra turn. And then you can... We just match these at first, right? I mean, we could do Malcondessa, we could do Essence of Evil. Both of those would give us mana, but... Like, we can match this. Then match that, and we got her again. Could do this to get an extra turn. And now... Oh no, I'm trying to make a team here. We got this. Throw these up there. Okay, so all we gotta do is, like, right here, look. We're doing damage and getting an extra turn and, like, keeping it on our turn. I don't know, sometimes you come up with a good idea just based on, like, PvP restrictions. Like, I like my Arachnian Weaver Shoggoth team. I have, like, a Daughter of Time, I think it was, King of the Ravens, actually. It was Daughter of Time, King of Ravens. Is he not a Mystic or something? Maybe that's who I used. That's the cool part about PvP. You can come up with some cool teams. Yeah, I guess he's not a Mystic. So instead, we're using Chronos. DT takes office on Monday. Supernova says I have 4 save teams for PvP and they're all powerful. That's another video I was thinking about making is, you know, like factions? Faction teams? Like, I could probably narrow it down to like 10 teams. Or at least high level, mid level. If you don't have to do like high, mid, and low. Probably narrow it down to like 5 teams that you actually need for Underworld, for factions and stuff, because a lot of the colors are shared. There's 2 colors for each one, so sometimes like you got purple, brown, purple, yellow, purple, green, purple, blue, purple. So you can just use your purple team for all of those. Really only need to come up with like 3 colored teams. And it'll cover all your bases. Alright, so do we have this? Yellow to green. No, but we have an extra turn right here. Now we got her. Bang. Now, see, with her, I like to try to keep it on my turn. See if I can do that. Got this. And then this. And then this. Now she's up again. Can do her again. I mean, we got this if we want it, which is down here. Could take this first, get some mana, and take this, and then do it. Ah. It all went to Essence of Evil. That's fine, though. Might have to give them a turn. Alright, now we're frozen. That's fun. Let's do this. Just start hitting them. Like, I'm messing around way too much. I should just be killing stuff. There we go. Alright, EQ, man. We don't want to... You must be talking about something that, price-sensitive issue. Just talk about EQ or something. You know what I mean? Must be a sensitive... I can see them if I want to. Like, what are you saying? You know. Not the thing to be talking about on... Gems of War stream, you know what I mean? Just because other people aren't going to agree and I don't want to start, like, fighting and stuff. I don't really care. I don't really read them all, so don't think I don't care about it, but... I'm not a big censor people, but... That's probably one thing we shouldn't be talking about, I guess. I don't know. Definitely seen people go there and make videos, and it was a little bit different than portrayed. Just gotta, like, keep your news, like, don't always just watch only news from your country. You know what I mean? Like, there's other ways to... There's news that is, like, you can watch from other countries. Like, sometimes you should. I feel like everybody should. Like, you should go and seek out news from other countries. Like, talking about your country. Like, go watch some other country and see what their news says about your country. You should never just only watch the news from your own country, because, like, think about certain countries out there that control their population. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna put up whatever they want to put up on the news and stuff, because they control the news. So, a smart thing to do is, like, watch another country's news about your country, or watch somebody that's not from your country do the news, just in case. Like, sometimes you don't have to be like crazy conspiracy theorist, but I think it's just smart. I do that sometimes. Not just sitting here believing I mean, my name is Sinnycool. Like, I don't trust people. I'm not just trusting everything says all the time. Alright, man. I mean, all your stuff's getting... I'm gonna have to, like, put you in timeout, I guess, because you're just filling up the chat with deleted messages, you know? So let's just stop talking about it. Just because you're, like, the whole chat's getting filled up with deleted messages, so we can't see other people's chat. Like, I'm not saying you're doing anything horribly wrong or something. It's just to keep the chat nice and clean. I'll put you in a 5-minute timeout. Just talk about video games or something, bro. Alright, let's get these gold marks, people. Should we just cast our Chronos and quit being an idiot? Probably. Let's try to win, dummy. Do that. Why? I don't know. We don't even use yellow. Get her back up, though. He doesn't even use blue or yellow. I don't know. Vidya Games, the movie. Yep. Because then also everything EQ that you put up goes on the stream. Like, right now, people can see it on... You know what I mean? I know that's, like... Anyway. Alright, man. Come on. Let's go. Get her done. How much do you guys play this game each day? Like, what's the bare minimum that you guys do? Did you think my video was in line with, like, how long it takes? Do you always do more than that? And you're like, wow, that's not that much time? Or do you think that was, like, way too much time? I know I put that video out, like, a while ago, but if you watched it, was like an hour and 15 minutes is like bare minimum these days. It used to be 45 minutes was bare minimum. That, you know, it's going to be longer than that. That's just the bare minimum each day for sure. Like, if you were going to like play this game and you just want to keep up, you don't want to get anything extra, you don't want to be like going hard, you don't want to, you're just doing the bare minimum. Like, this is the least I should do every day just to keep up with this game. I think it's like an hour and 15, or what was it, 63 minutes? It was 63 minutes, so it's a little bit over an hour each day. It's like the bare minimum. You're not going to make that much progress or something. You're just going to keep up with the game. Make a little bit of progress. 2 steps forward, 1 step back is like a little bit over an hour each day. It used to be 45 minutes a day, so it's only gone up by about 20 minutes or so. That is around 50%. That is a decent amount. And that's on like a slow day in the bare minimum. So for real, it's like an hour and a half probably each day that you need to play. Because that's what it feels like. It feels, to me, it feels like 2 hours or something that I'm playing this game. But I also stream in the morning and then I have to play at night, so maybe that feels longer. But when I'm sitting there at night and I'm like, I gotta do this, 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 and this, I'm like, geez, that feels like 2 hours or something. It's like taking forever. Then when I recorded it and I kept track of it, it was like 63 minutes. So I don't know, maybe I just did it on the wrong day. But I swear at night it feels like way longer, but maybe it's because I'm tired and I'm half falling asleep and I really just want to go to bed and every minute feels like 5 minutes. I'm really just trying to go to bed, you know? Like, come on, man. Like something bad, like you die or you lose or you're like, come on, dude, I'm just trying to go to bed. Are you really not playing to have fun? You're just like playing to get it over with, get stuff done for the day so you can make progress? I don't know, man. Like, a lot of people say that about this game. They're like, are you really having fun? Are you just doing stuff to do it? Like, why, when people stop playing, I'm not like, oh my god, why'd you stop? You gotta come back to us, ah! I'm like, he got away, you know, he escaped. It's like Tyrion trying to escape his membership. This game is kind of like an addiction, almost. It's like, depends. It's really fun at the beginning, but eventually it becomes kind of an addiction, really. Honestly. If you're playing it every single day, for 2 hours a day, and you're just, like, doing stuff because it tells you to do stuff and whatnot, like, tell me that's not an addiction or something, you know? I play it every day, and I do the things it tells me to do. Like, that's crazy. But that's how you get ahead in the game. That's how you get everything in the game. You gotta do that. It's a free-to-play game. It's a daily, you gotta play it every day. It just is what it is, but it feels weird when you really think about it. You sit there and you smoke your pipe, big old hookah or something. You start thinking you take some mushrooms or some acid or something. You're like, man, it's really like an addiction, bro. Like, I'm playing this game just doing what they tell me to, and am I even having fun, man? I'm like sitting there at night, like, just want to go to sleep, bro, but I just keep playing the game, man. Like, it's making me play the game, like doing stuff I don't even really want to do. I'm like doing PvP, getting my gold marks, bro. I'm just getting like 10 of them or something, and it's just sitting there. What if I quit? What if I just quit playing the game, dude? What's really gonna happen? Like, nothing. I'm just gonna have more time in life. Am I really having fun, though? If I'm really having fun, I'm gonna keep playing. But if I'm just doing it to get stuff done, I mean, there is a thing in, like, the human brain where just to get tasks done, like, makes you feel good. But it's in a video game. It's like, really, it's like a fake. It's kind of fake, you know? Alright, let's see if I got anything here. Me being a self-saboteur again, telling you to not play the game, or that it feels bad. Alright, did that. Let's see, open a burning chest. Gold marks. Okay. How many gold marks do I have? 146. Let's go get a book. I hope it is a green book. But it'd be nice if it's purple, too. Green or purple, please. Even though you need every single color all the time forever for the rest of your life. So this is the best thing to buy with gold marks, just because of that. Can never be wrong. You get brown 50 times in a row, you still need them. You're still getting something you need. So who cares? It's not like opening a dragon egg and you're getting a Maldron 50 times in a row. It's not the same thing. You need every single color book all the time for the rest of your life. So if you get a brown books every single time you do this, who cares? You still need them. You know, if you get this, if you buy Dragonite, you could go get an egg, open an egg, and get a duplicate. So you don't know when you're buying Dragonite that you actually need the Dragonite or not. If you buy a shiny key and you go open a shiny chest and you get nothing, like you just wasted gold marks. If you get the book right here, you always need it no matter what. It can't be wrong. You're always right every time you click this button. If you get this, you're not always right every single time you click that button. You're going to get a duplicate dragon. You just wasted gold marks. Shiny keys suck. That's horrible. Waste. Cursed runes you can just get through playing the game normally. You don't need to rush cursed runes at all. You should never buy cursed runes with gold marks. That's probably one of the worst ones you could do. Imperial deeds, like, if you did something wrong and you that's when you need Imperial deed. Or you're just like going super hard and you're going for whatever. Like maybe at the end of the game you would do Imperial deeds. Maybe, but that's the same thing as getting books for real. Like, if you did everything right, you should need books way more than Imperial Deeds. But if you screwed up along the way, then I see, like, Imperial Deeds maybe. But all this other stuff, like the Cursed Runes, the Dragonite, and the Shiny Keys, you should never touch it, ever. It's gross. It's like a booger on the wall. It's like a poopy dollar. Definitely like a poopy dollar. It looks like something valuable, but it has poop on it. Like, that's what a Dragonite is here. That's what Cursed Runes are. That's what Shiny Key is. Monolith Sigils, are you kidding me? Why would you buy those? I don't know, maybe. Get some more buffs? I don't know. What do those do? The Dragons, we already know. This is a big ripoff, and it's like a freaking 500,000 gems. I might as well say that instead. It says 2,500 gold marks, but imagine if it said the actual gem value of those gold marks. It would be 500,000 gems. Would you really buy one troop that you can get in 2 months for 500,000 gems or whatever it is? I need to make a video on that too. I just don't know how many people would be interested in that video because I think most people know not to do it. But like to break it down all the way into like how much the gem value is and like whatnot, maybe. This guy here, I don't know, maybe. I mean, you can get it later, so it's like, what else are you going to do with silver marks? I need to start getting extra copies of the pets, probably. I have 6,000 gold. I was kind of waiting on my silver marks until I had plenty of them, in case they do pop up with new pets. But I got this level 5, like, I already got those. The gold ones, like, I bet you there's people out there spending gold marks on gold pets. You know, I don't know if that's horrible, but you should really be buying books, because you can probably get these later. Right now, maybe not. But I bet you these will pop up later somewhere. Unless if they're like the golden pets, maybe not. I don't know. Scorpion and Silver Dragon. Are these going to ever be available anywhere else? If the answer is no, then it's probably not horrible to buy these with gold marks. Like one copy for 150 gold marks. Don't like go all in and buy a bunch of them, because then you can orb them. Why would you keep buying You could buy an orb of minions instead of like keep buying copies of these, you know? Just use the orb of minion onto the pet. Instead of, I don't know. Anyway, the main point is always get books with your gold marks. And I don't care. I just got a brown book. I'm going to need it one day. It's one of the hardest things to do in the game is to get all your kingdom levels and powers up. Alright, let's see what y'all are saying. So PvP, I'm still not done, because I would like to... I got all my gold marks, I did my Citadel Wars fights, but I'd also like to do the Monolith buff every day. Because it's part of, like, your season goals, and you get, a talisman for it. Once again, there's multiple reasons to be doing it, so... Let's do it, I guess. Should probably be running a different team, I just don't feel like changing it. Alright, let's see what y'all are saying. I'm a hamster rammer. Mark says we are in stage 15 for Journey. Tough this week. Is it Journey this week? I thought it was Invasion or something. Video Games the movie. Glorfindel says 1 to 2 hours a day, every day, occasionally longer. You gotta round up to 69 minutes. I know, I need t-shirts, bro. I need all kinds of stuff. I need a P.O. box. I need some merch. I need to start taking deals on people offering me money for putting ads in and stuff like that. I need to turn this into something for real. Instead of just counting on you guys and then YouTube barely giving me pennies for a view. I wish I was more motivated to do all that. I just refreshed because it was locking up on me. Hold on. I want to see what y'all are saying before I just keep playing this game. But I have to reload my laptop. I always get hungry, and that kind of stops me from streaming longer sometimes. And then I eat, and then I feel like crap. I do that every day almost. I stream. It's either a good stream or a bad stream. And then I eat, and then I feel like crap after I eat usually. And then my day is pretty much over. Not really. I go pick up people, I get back home, then I kind of restart. Alright, where's my chat at, bro? I lost it. There it is. Alright, live chat. I'll try to play while I look at this. Supernova says 5 hours a day. Glorfindel says Zulgoth rammed my hamster t-shirt. Mark says, it became addicting to me. I'm taking a break from it with Path of Exile. I need to do something else. Yeah, maybe just play like an hour a day, Mark, on Gems of War for just, you know, a little bit. Kind of like tapering down. Let's say you smoke a pack of cigs a day. Just smoke like, you know, not a whole pack. Smoke, you know, leave one in the pack. The next day, do it again. The next day, do it again. The next day, do it again. All of a sudden, you're leaving 2 in the pack. Now you're leaving 3 in the pack. Now you got 4 for the next day. Now you got 5 for the next day. Can't do it all at once. Don't do it all at once, man. Keep up. You can keep up with the game by just playing for like an hour a day. I think that was the message. Message going into it was, this game is taking way longer these days, and I want to show you how long it's been taking. But it's also like, you don't have to play for 2-3 hours a day. You could just play for about an hour a day. It's not too bad. As long as you keep up, if you play, in the hour a day thing, first of all, underestimating bare minimum on Thursday, but you have to do it every single day too. You can't miss a day or else it becomes more time. So it's more like an hour and a half, and it's more like you got to do it every day or else. You can't just like skip a day and then do an hour, then skip a day, then do an hour, then skip a day and do an hour. That's not going to work. If you're going to do the bare minimum, you have to do it every single day and not miss a day, because you got to do a certain amount of your guild event, a certain amount of your underspire, a certain amount of this and that, or you're going to end up having to do a bunch of it in one day, and then that makes it take way longer. It's weird to do the bare minimum. You have to keep up with it every day, or else it won't work. You might as well just quit playing, I guess, you know? You're going to start missing everything, and I don't know, maybe not. Maybe that's what I should do. I should just stop playing for a month or two, and then I'll have more stuff to go after, and maybe I'll be more excited. When you get to the top end of the game and you're just, like, not chasing as many things, maybe you need to take a break and let it build up a little bit. But then you'll definitely miss stuff. You're going to have to accept that. Like, you're going to miss a couple things, like the golden holiday pet next week. If you take a break right now, you're gonna miss that pet and you're never gonna be able to get it again. That's the stuff they loved. That's why they sneak that stuff in every once in a while, because they don't want you to take a break. If you take a break from this game, you kind of want to tune all the way out and not be like, oh, I better get in there on this day and get the golden pet. They kind of make it to where if you're gonna play and you want everything, you have to never tune out and play every single day. So it's a perfect example next week with the golden pet. They've never come back around. As far as I know. I think Tyrion said maybe he saw one as an offer to buy, but I don't think that's supposed to be a thing. That's a good example of if you take a break, you're gonna miss something like the golden pit. Plus, your guild, like most guilds, aren't gonna just let you take a break. But what else is there? Like your PvP rank, maybe? Wouldn't be that big of a deal, but there are certain things you would miss. Alright, so we got our talismans, victory talismans, doubles VP from battles. We, you know, got a buff right now. If we want to go do purple, we got extra magic. And then, in the PvP, like, goals, it asks you to do this. Win monolith battles, reach monolith level 4. It's part of this, too. So, multiple reasons I was doing that. That's all the stuff, though, that, I can't do tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, I should continue and, like, start farming some VP, but I could do that all in one day if I wanted to. It's not something I can't do tomorrow. I should do it today, but we're doing all the things that we can't do tomorrow right now, so we would stop with PvP for now. Even though I just got a buff, I should probably go use it, but I'm gonna go actually go to Underspire next and buy my torches. It is Saturday, so I'm not sure if I need to buy torches, actually. So I'll probably just play and kind of gauge where I'm at here. We're on the... We just killed the 4th boss. We're looking for the 5th boss. Alright, let's use Glorfindel. What was your team again, Glorfindel? He has a different team for this. I kind of want to try it, because my team was slowing down. I'm not saying my team wouldn't work. I think my team would still make it the whole way. It's kind of getting frustrating with how long it was taking. So if this goes faster... It was Decaying Orbit, I remember that. It was Centurion. What else did you have? Wild Knight? Wild Knight. And you said Stargazer? Stargazer! Remove all blue gems. Give 50 attack to an ally. Boosted by gems removed. Wild Knight. Decaying Orbit. Centurion. Stargazer. We were talking about a similar thing yesterday. I never went through with it. But I was thinking, like, Centurion, if you're going to use it, you got to use a weapon that puts up skulls. And Glorfindel actually did it. So, let's check it out. Do you have a specific banner or class that you would want to do here? Banner looks like green, brown, maybe? Anu and 2 Orpheus. Elementalist, Lightning Strike on. Okay. I'll try green, brown, maybe. Green, brown, minus red. We got green, brown, blue, yellow, red. Purple we don't really need. Ah, there's nothing there. Piss. Maybe Maze Banner? I think I'd go Maze Banner. You want to do Centurion? So what, like red, brown? What do you minus? Purple? What'd Jet say? I'm a little bit behind in the chat. Your monolith level 4 goals are done? Nice. Aaron B says, I gotta jump, but thanks for the live stream. No problem, dude. You have a good day. Aaron says I was buying some Imperial Deeds early on, but I buy only books with gold marks. Good job. Yeah, I don't think it's, like, horrible, but I think you'll regret it later if you don't buy books with every single gold mark you have, you know? Alright, you said Elementalist. Equip, make sure Lightning Strike is on. Okay, it is. Ready to go, right? See how this goes. Dude, we could keep going and going, and I am accomplishing something else by playing the game and getting stuff done that I need to get done. If like we kept going and going, you know, with the stream, because I would do this tonight anyway. So sometimes I'm like, why don't I just stream? Like, but it does make things take longer, like interacting with the chat. And all right, so we'll give that to our first slot. And now you said get up Centurion. Got green extra turn. I'm gonna have to get used to this team first. Okay, we can't take brown. We can take red and get him up. There's some red. Alright, there he is. And they had to drain me, right? Oh, I forgot to change my medals. Dang it. Do I just keep casting him, or what? It's not apple juice, it's actually, the Chatathon. But I didn't do apple juice last month either, did I? We did the, Channel's About to Die. Alright, we got this. Convert all red gems to cursed gems. So red to brown, and convert all purple to Doomskull. Oh, do we need that right now, or? We'll put more Doomskulls up there. Now we can do this. Kind of go back and forth, maybe. Once you get it going, man, that's exactly what I was hoping. Probably should make sure you have an extra turn, though. Oops. Alright, so it's brown to red or red to brown. Red to brown, purple to Doomskull. Red to brown and purple to Doomskull. We got purple to Doomskull. And we just do this. Red to brown and purple to Doomskull. Got that? Ooh, yeah. Nice. But I think it's just a regular Chatathon, Mark. We took kind of a break from the apple juice streams. I think I was sick, or I forget what happened. Remember? Anybody remember? I think I was sick or something, and I couldn't do it. Or yeah, we skipped the whole night, and then the next day was the last day of the month, and I did a longer stream. It was like a 5-hour or something. And you guys crushed it and like saved the channel. Worm Skull, shout out to Worm Skull. That's what happened last month. It was supposed to be last month, but it didn't happen. So this month is supposed to be the Chatathon, so I'll probably do that. So, I don't know, what's the calendar looking like? The month is going okay as long as the Chatathon does well. That's the caveat. If I was looking at this month and we didn't have a Chatathon on the end of it, I would be a little bit worried. Oh, dang, it's got to be like next weekend, huh? Alright, so Chatathon's next weekend, y'all. I hate to drop it on you like that, but I think it's going to be... Usually it's the 25th. You guys usually like Saturday morning, alright? I could put up a poll if you want, but... thanks for asking, Mark, because I didn't realize the 31st of January is on a Friday. And people say, oh, why not do it on this or that? Well, we got to fit it. It has to be in January or it's not going to... You know, I have to wait a whole nother month. You know what I'm saying? So, I want this to count for January. The Chatathon to count for January. So, I don't want to put it on the 1st of February. So, we can't wait 2 weeks. It has to be on the 25th, pretty much. Or the 26th. So, you guys let me know. I mean, I'll probably just say 25th and start talking about it soon. Like, we got an entire week right now. We can start promoting it. I got to come up with something, too. I hate just going in with nothing and... having to rely on my crazy brain to come up with weird stuff to say. Alright. What are we doing here? Nobody's up. This is the new fight. What do we have? Let's just do this. That works. Alright, let's just do this. That works. Alright, purple to skull, brown to red. Do you just cast it and then cast Centurion, or do you just... cast Centurion if you don't have it? Like, what would you do right here? So just do this. Just be scared eventually that would backfire. Maybe just cast them. Don't worry about it. Makes me nervous. What's up, Rain Man? They are all entangled, though, so I guess it's the Elementalists, so never mind. I'll probably just keep going back and forth. The Elementalist saves you from the backfire. Might be faster, man. Probably is once I get used to it. Oh, I gotta change my medals still, too. You said 2 Orpheus. We're messing around with a different Underspire team based on Centurgon and Skulls. I am heading towards the 5th Dragon. Gotta go highest level. Did I do that? 146. 132. I hope I did. Don't worry about it. Go balls out. Okay. Our channel savior, Wormskull, the Magnificent. Yeah. He was there at the right time, at the right place. He was waiting to do it, too. Like, he was asking me, are you doing the stream? Or I'm going to be there. Like, he was letting me know. He didn't say he was going to do all that, but he was making sure he was going to be there. Like, I try to keep you guys, like, in the loop. I know it's a little bit cringy to be talking about, but I don't like to be the person that just disappears off of YouTube. I've had that happen many times. I watch YouTube a lot. So I'm just like you. And I've just seen people just disappear. Like, they'll never make another video. And they don't really tell you, like, what's going on. And, like, maybe it could have kept going if they had said something. But they're, like, they're probably, like, normal and unlike me. And they don't want to say anything. It does feel, like, kind of crazy to, kind of like, I don't know. Alright, so don't worry about it. Let's go. Bang. Maybe I should took those skulls. I don't know. Keep going, man. See how quick it can be. Ooh, getting Devours definitely helps with the speed. If that can happen more often, that would be great. Give me more Devours, please. Okay, that was a little bit faster. Alright, highest level. We got 149. We got 154. Here's the team code if anybody else out there wants to try it. Yeah, Loot Wizard pretty much disappeared. I was kind of in the loop with that, but he did disappear out of nowhere. Then Virik was another example. My EverQuest buddy kind of just disappeared one day. There's other EverQuest people that just kind of disappeared. Maybe it's not all Gems of War. Like, certain people said goodbye before they left, but you know, I'm the type that's gonna tell you and tell you and tell you, and I don't want to like leave it up to, I don't know. I want to make it clear. You know what I mean? I try to make it clear and give you time if you want to keep it going. I'm not gonna like say now or never. Like, I had to do that last month, but you know, that was after a whole long time of saying stuff. But anyway, I just don't like the idea of popping up on leaving. Like, be a person like breaking up with you all of a sudden. Like, you should at least let them know like something's going on. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I guess you're never supposed to be with that person if that would ever happen, but you would hope they would, like a job, firing you all of a sudden. You would hope they would give you reasons, like give you time to fix stuff, and wouldn't just be like sitting there writing down every time you did something wrong just so they can fire you one day. You hope they would come and say, hey, you've been 3 minutes late every day. That's horrible. We're going to fire you if you keep being 3 minutes late every day. In your head, you're like, oh, it's just 3 minutes. It's no big deal. Like, I live 45 minutes away. Like, sometimes there's traffic. I'm 3 minutes late. It's not every day. I'm 3 minutes late like once a week. And that in the office in there, and the boss man's writing it down every single time. Like, oh, he's 3 minutes late today, you know. That's unacceptable, you know. Whatever. Like, you never know. So I like to just be clear. I don't want to be the boss that fires you all of a sudden because you were 3 minutes late once a week. And I was writing it down and keeping track every day and not telling you. Like, a good boss would be like, hey, you were 3 minutes late. If you keep doing that, you're going to get fired. And we're keeping track. And you'd probably leave way earlier and deal with the traffic and make your life suck a little bit more. Get up earlier and leave earlier and sit in traffic longer. If they would just tell you. Or, like, we've been hinting around for a while that we would like you to come in at 7:30. We've never told you, like, 100% that you should be getting here at 7:30. Your start time when you started here is 8 o'clock, right? And that's what you agreed to a long time. But we've been hinting around for a long time now that you should probably get here at 7:30. And all of a sudden you get fired because you don't come in at 7:30. But they never really told you to come in at 7:30. I don't want to be like that. I want to be, like, clear. Like, hey, if we have 2 bad months in a row, I should probably try to do something else with my life. With this time, at least. Alright, we got... Go back and forth, back and forth. Come on. Same with the streams. Like, I'm not going to stream for 5 hours if nothing's going on. Like, I'll just feel terrible about myself after. But I am also getting the game done right now, which feels a little bit good. Now keep heading this way. Highest level takes you to the door. You gotta do that every time anyway, so you might as well just do it. Like, who cares? Like, you can't find the dragon. This is half the battle. It's like G.I. Joe. Half the battle is finding the door. If you figure out how to find the dragon, you still have to figure out how to find the door. You have to go... The door has to be gone through every single time, right? So the first thing you can do is just find the door. And doing highest level works pretty much 99% of the time. I've only had it not work probably once that I can remember. It works quite a bit. And you have to, like, there's no way to skip the door. You have to go through the door. You can skip the dragon, which is not advisable. You can buy the stupid thing and go through the door, you know, without hitting the dragon. But you don't get the loot from the dragon then. I don't know. Have anybody ever messed around with, like, if you... Like, let's say the 3rd dragon and the 5th dragon, like the crappy dragons. If you hit the merchant first, why not... I guess it costs to buy the thing, though. You don't want to waste money, but... I don't know if that ever happens. I don't know that it happens very often, but... Like, on the ones, like, for me, I don't really need anything from the 3rd or the 5th dragon. What if I hit the merchant first and I see the door key? Forget how much it costs, though. But you could just go find the dragon in, like, 3 or 4 more fights. It's like, what are you really saving? I don't know. It's not a new strategy. I think it's always been the strategy for finding the door. Like, it's not how you find the dragon, but it's how you find the door. And you have to go through the door either way, you know? So... It always works for me. It's not like something I came up with. I just... There's guides out there. I think Tacit said it. Like... Might be pushing the wrong buttons here. Whoops. Alright, if we got the weapon... I wish the weapon did a little damage or something, too. But once again, the things we are doing right now is things we... Like, this we could do tomorrow. But... I kind of want to see if I need to buy torches or not, because I can't buy torches tomorrow. Let's do this. Always do the first ally. We're trying to get up Centurion, so if we see red... There's some red into red. Alright, hopefully this works. Yeah, it should on green. Alright, now we do this. Go back and forth. Centurion. King Orbit. That decaying orbit cast does take a second, but... Back and forth, back and forth. Almost want seasons on, but I get why Orpheus. You don't want to get entangled or something. Well, guess we'll just do it again. Turagon. King Orbit. There we go. 3 minutes is important in any situation. I got 3 minutes for you, girl. 175. See, we made it to the door. So, my hope for today would be to kill, actually, the 6th boss, because it's the 6th day. But, once you get that deep, you know, the 7th boss is right after the 6th boss. You see the 7th boss. You don't have to look for the 7th boss. So, the 7th boss is easy to find. You can kind of, like, over the weekend, spread out 5, 6, and 7 a little bit more. Like, you don't have to kill the 5th boss on Saturday, but I don't know. Or on Friday, whatever it is. Alright, I need red. I need red, I need red. Let's get red. Let's get Saturgon up. Let's do the King Orbit. And Centurigon. Then Orbit. And Centurigon. There we go. We need those Devours, man. They would go off a little bit more. I like it, though. I was definitely frustrated with my team, so I'll probably stick with this. Alright, now we gotta go find the dragon to get through the door. But you have to find the door either way. So, I don't know how to find the stupid dragon. Like, one thing is, like, should I just do the easier fights? Or should you just do the harder fights? I usually try to just, I don't know. I've been picking wrong lately, for sure. Doing way too many fights, way too many dead ends. Alright, always do this. Alright, there's Centurigon, nice. Let's get this out of here. Alright, now back and forth, back and forth. See if I can do it faster. Oh, didn't get him up. Piss. Alright, we got that. There we go. Gotta have some skulls up there, right? Need more purple, too. Come on. Kill somebody. Devour. Devour! Come on, bro. Devour. Or hit somebody with some skulls. Come on. What the heck was that? I swear we got the loudest cars around here all of a sudden. Like, this place was so peaceful. I'm not complaining at all, because the other place was horrible. I swear we got the loudest freaking cars around here lately. Like, people doing it on purpose type. Like, you know, revving up your truck because it won't start unless you rev it up type shit. In your parking spot. We're not talking about on the highway or anything like that. We're talking about in your parking spot. Revving it up. Or like 5 seconds from your house. Like drifting around the last corner of your complex. Like, come on. Are you 15 years old? Like, I would love to go out there and just be like, hey, dude, I used to do that too when I was 15. Hey, buddy, that's cool. I used to do that too when I was 15 years old. So it's like some 29-year-old dude, you know? Hey, 29-year-old man that with a fart can and a spoiler. I used to do that too when I was 15 years old. How old are you? Oh, 29 years old? Wow. Yeah, I quit doing that when I was like 20, maybe? 21 or something. You know? But that's cool. That's cool being 29 and still doing something I did when I was 15 and 16. You need to grow up a little bit, buddy. But it's still cool, man. You wearing your pull-ups too? You sleep with your mommy and dad? You still sucking the titty? Are ya? You still suck the titty? Too? Aw. You fart cannon right by your house and sucking your mom's titty in the basement too? That's cool. Does she change your diaper still? 29? Change your diaper? Are you in a crib? I feel like the mic went out again. Let me know. Is it out? I can't hear the game at all. Can you guys hear me? Oh, it might be on still. It's making noises. Center depends. That's what it's for. Anybody have any questions? Anybody like have anything cool to say? Center depends is a good one. You guys hear me right now? You can still hear me? That's crazy, because I can't hear the game at all. That's when I think the mic goes out. Oh well, I don't really need to hear the game. Maybe his mommy still gives him a bappy? A bappy with bubbles in it? And there you go. Maybe you can have a little ducky floating around. A little stuffed animal. He got like a matching towel set with his stuffed animal. While he slides around that last corner at his complex where you're supposed to go like 10 miles an hour. You're revving up your fart can right by bunch of townhouses real close to each other. You know, he's cool. You're so cool that you can rev up your stupid fart can that goes not even fast. It'd be different if they had like a drag racing car that was actually fast that you could, you know, take to a track and win some trophies and stuff, but no. It is a fart can Civic or something that's not faster than like some random grandma that would walk out of her house around here. Like, I wish a random grandma would go challenge him to a race. Like, walk out, like, with her Pomeranian. You know what I mean? Wish some, like, 70-year-old woman with a Pomeranian would walk out there and be like, you want to race, whippersnapper? She would smoke him in her BMW. Be like, okay, man, now chill out a little bit. Stop revving up your fart can out here. Like, Betsy just crushed you Betsy just smoked you, walked you like a dog. She walks her Pomeranian every day. She just walks your ass like a dog too. Betsy just walked your ass the other day. What are you doing out here still? Drawing attention to yourself. You weirdo. Are you 15? Come on. What do you, like, does that sticker give you 5 extra HP? Like, what's going on here? Like, let's take it out to the main road at least, please. That's all I'm asking. Like, I do it too. Like, I drive a little bit too fast. I'm a little music up a little bit too much. But I don't do it, like, right next to my house like a lunatic, you know, like a dummy, like a 15-year-old. Like, you want, look at me, look at me, look at me. Like, I'm freaking Stewart off of Mad TV, for real. Like, literally Stewart off of Mad TV is driving around your neighborhood. Oh, wait. Is it back? It's back. It's back. I don't know. I used to do it, though. But I was literally a teenager. You know what I mean? Like, it's revenge, I guess. But this person does not look like a teenager. They look like they're 29 years old. Maybe 35. It's like, come on, bro. Because there's no way you live back here. Like, maybe your mommy... Like, take a bappy. Take a bappy, your mommy will make the bubbles, make the water. It's too hot, mommy, it's too hot. It's too hot, it's too cold. This is what you get for driving your fart can car around and being loud outside to the neighbors. Betsy just smoked you and walked you like a dog the other day, and you're still out there doing it. She challenged you to a race and crushed you in her BMW. But you're still out there, drawing attention to yourself like Stewart from Mad TV. Look what I can do, kick his leg up. Look at my Look out your windows at me. I'm gonna pop a willy. I'm popping my willy right now, guys. Look at me. Betsy just smoked me the other day, though. Betsy, with her Pomeranian dog. She walked out here with her Pomeranian. She was putting up her wind chimes, and she challenged me, and she smoked me. So I don't know what I'm doing out here, asking for trouble. It'd be like waving a knife around when somebody has a gun. Let me rev up my knife, so everybody with the gun comes out. You rev up this knife. Oh, look at me, I got a knife. Look at me. That'd be like running into a war zone, like run into a war zone with a kitchen knife. Everybody you better stop fighting. I got a knife. Look out. Look at my knife. It's sharp. Look at me cutting down the grass. Better look out. Cutting down grass with this bad boy. That's like rolling through with your fart can. Cutting down grass with a knife while everybody else has guns. Shut up. Go do it on your own. Like, go out somewhere else and do it. Why right by your house? It's so that's so, you know? I don't even want to say. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. I never did that, even as a teenager. I wasn't that stupid. Can tell it gets on my nerves? I guess you can. Alright. Because I used to have the common decency to not do that. And now, idiots still doing it. And they're way too old to not know better. And nobody cares. I guess if they're frustrating people on purpose, that's fine. I mean, if you want to piss everybody off, I mean, if that's your goal in life, it's kind of like making a sweaty wrestler team in PvP. Some people are like that. They're trolls on the internet. They're sweaty wrestlers in PvP. They want to be loud and shoot fireworks out of their butt, and it's the same thing as having a loud fart can. Might as well go outside and stick a firework in your butt and shoot it out. It's the same thing. Look at me, I'm shooting fireworks out of my hiney. Look at me, I got a loud fart can car. It's the same thing, shoving fireworks up your butt. Might as well. It's literally, like, if you think about it, it's the exact same thing. Sticking stuff in your butt is like riding around with the fart can on. Sticking fireworks in your butt and shooting them off. It's like the same thing. Might as well. It's loud noises coming out of your butt. Drawing attention to your hiney. For everybody to look at. Mostly boys. Like, let me draw attention to my hiney. Let me draw... Vroom, vroom, look at my butt. Vroom, vroom. Hey, guys, look at my butt. Vroom, vroom. Like, why do they do that? Strange. I mean, I guess I could get a date. Anything get a date? Hey, dude. I heard your fart can. Sounded sexy. Wanna go on a date? I don't know. Betsy, I saw Betsy smoke you the other day. That was hot. Wanna be my boyfriend? That's what I've been waiting for! That's why I've been so loud and drawing attention to myself! Been waiting for you to come out here, Bart. Bart! I was waiting for you to notice me, Bart. Betsy noticed me first, and she smoked me like a freaking... walked me like a dog and smoked me. Now you can smoke me, Bart. I'm waiting for you, Bart. I've been so noisy out here. I wanted you to look out your blinds. See me, Bart. I'm waiting for you. See what happens when I stream for too long? Probably say things I shouldn't say, probably. Mike should go off right now. Fart can rant. Dude, cause it's like revenge for me doing that, but I never did it like in neighborhoods where it was ringing off of 50 people's houses, you know? Just go down, like the main, we used to have a thing called like, you would go, we had like this route we would run in the woods, like you'd go fast and like turn stuff up and smoke or whatever you were doing, like you would go into the like the main town, like it was called the Strip, and you would drive around. Like it's where you would go to like look, like do it. When you're doing it all by yourself, when you're 29, you know what I mean? Your mommy giving you a bath and you're sucking her titties still. Like I don't. When it's not like an organized, like you're not going to the place where you're supposed to be doing it, and you're just doing it right by your house before you. It's weird to me. Like you're something wrong with you. Like you want old ladies and you want old people looking like that's cool. Like you're trying to show off for some old people. Like what are you doing? Your neighbors don't care. Shut up. And what's the point? You're getting home 1 second faster, but you're annoying every single person? There's no point to it, first of all. Second of all, nobody cares. Third of all, are you 15? Fourth of all, is your mom still giving you the TD? Like, what is wrong? I hope they wreck. Honestly, in my heart, I hope they wreck. I do. You know? Like, I can't help it. I really can't help myself. I can feel bad, you know? But every time I hear that, I hope... Man, I hope he goes out there. I hope later he goes out there and just... Total... Yeah. That's what I hope. But I don't feel good about it. But... That's what happened to me, and I wasn't even trying doing nothing. I was just in the snow. But I was like a teenager. I wasn't a 20-year-old or 30-year-old man. Alright, decaying orbit, then Centurion. Is mine looking faster, slower than yours? Same? Am I doing something wrong? I think it's cool. I like when it devours for sure. It seems like not slower than what I was using for sure. One thing, you don't have any safety of a summon. Like, it could get... like, my team had summons. I'm not, like, really trying to compare the two teams or anything. I'm just... Like, part of my team was having the backup of a summon. Just in case. But I guess if your Centurion devours a few times, it's probably not going to die, and then... Alright, looking for the dragon. Can I please find it? Timestamp? Did you timestamp the fart can rant? I've been freaking super stressed lately. Nothing's letting up. It's crazy. Like, I thought moving and, like, the car and moving would fix everything. It just doesn't. Some of y'all out there probably knew that. You're like, that's not gonna fix everything. Just moving isn't fixing you just get the next problem. You get the new problem after that. Now money's the problem, you know? Everything costs more because you moved to a nicer area, and now that's the major problem. It's always something, man. I need to figure out how to get some of this free government money, you know? They keep talking about it. You guys see that on the, like, every freaking ad on YouTube is like, $5,800 if you call this number and you get a card and take advantage because the immigration coming in the country, they get it too. They get it. They might as well give it to you too. You see that? I'm about to try to get that for a minute to catch back up. Just afraid it's like a scam or something, or you know what I'm talking about? You guys see those, or if it's just me? Sometimes ads are tailored to you. If you're looking at feet.com, you're going to get a lot of feet ads. You know what I mean? If you're looking at chucknorris.com, you're going to get a lot of Chuck Norris ads. If you're looking at Ford.com, you're going to get Ford ads. You know? Crazy these days how ads are just... You can be thinking... I was thinking about something the other day, and it came up on one of my ads. I'm like, whoa. Forget what it was. Like, you start doing your taxes, you get... I mean, everybody's getting those right now, but I feel like you get them way more once you, like, start doing them. Or you're doing them right now, or... Ads are crazy. Starting to be nuts. I was thinking about something, and it put the ad up on the TV. Probably a coincidence. But it did freak me out a little bit. I was like, whoa. I was just thinking about that. I can't remember what it was, though. I'll think of it in a second. It was something. I was thinking about something, and then it came up on the TV. It wasn't like a normal ad either. It was like you see the same ads all the time, and you might think about, oh, I want to go to this restaurant, and then the restaurant comes up because they play that ad anyway. But this was like all of a sudden a different ad. I was thinking of something different. Oh, that's weird. I was just thinking about that, and they put an ad up on the TV. Strange. That's getting strange. That's going into the strange territory for me. You can chalk it up as a coincidence. But what if it's not? What if I got a robot chip in my body? And they know exactly what I'm thinking all the time, and they put ads up based on what I'm thinking. There are Chuck Norris ads. You haven't seen them? His wife's... He says how hot his wife is, and like... I forget. It's just all these stupid ads I get where it's nothing. It's like, Chuck Norris is... Him and his wife do this one thing every morning, and they defy aging, and they're immortal for all time. And all you have to do is watch this little tiny video that Chuck Norris made, and you can be immortal for all time too, just like Chuck Norris. And his wife, who he thinks is very hot. She's old, but she's hot. That's the whole commercial. It's not selling anything. It doesn't tell you. It's not like trying to sell you a hamburger, or it's like it wants you to watch some video that he made. Like, you have to click on something else. That's the whole video. They don't tell you ever. They give like these crazy claims. Be like, become invisible with this one little thing you could do every day with a piece of hair off your carpet. All you have to do is watch this little video where you're already watching a video with an ad in it that's technically also a video, but we want you to click on another video after you get done watching this video, and you're watching a video right now that's telling you to watch another video. If you click on this video, the video will tell you about the thing that you really need, like how to become invisible with just a pinch of salt. We would tell you right now, but, you know, they explain it way better in their video down there. So you click on that link down there, and we'll tell you how to become invisible with just a pinch of salt. That's it. Chuck Norris is on there. Sometimes it's AI. You could tell it's AI, too. Like, their mouth is moving, but their face is not moving or something. They could put a certain ethnicity up there or something. I don't know. They put a person up there. And you can tell they're AI, like their mouth is moving, but their face is like not moving. It's weird. On these weird ads, unless I'm just getting weird ads, and I need to go to the mental hospital. Swear it looked funny the other day. It was like AI. They're just putting up these AI commercials, telling you to click on an ad. It's like a video and a video and a video. You guys seen it? Chuck Norris saying how hot his wife is? That's like the whole commercial. You're supposed to want to click on the other thing to see how you can get hot too or something. He does this one simple thing every day. It's super simple. Like, you don't have to work out. They tell you, you don't have to work out. You don't have to eat right. You don't have to do nothing. You can just sit there like a slob. You just have to do this one thing every day. That's it. But you have to click on the Chuck Norris video ad. We can't tell you right here, even though it'd be really easy to tell you that's one simple thing that's not exercise or diet or none of that. It's just one simple thing with a pinch of salt that you do. And you can get super hot. It's probably just take Ozempic. That's the answer. Go get Ozempic from the doctor. Now you can be super skinny. I can make I should make ads like that. I should make videos like that. From now on, my videos will, like, give you no information. All they will do is, like, hype up some awesome thing. Gotta do that, man. Now I got an idea for a video. Maybe we can do it for April Fools or something. I want to make a video, and I'm going to be like, you can get everything in the game if you just push this one button. All you gotta do, listen now to Tyrion Shark as he tells you about how he just pushed this one button. He listened to Sinnycool, and he just pushed this one button, and he got everything in the game. Here's Tyrion. He's like, yeah, Sinnycool put up a video where, yeah, I just watched the video and he told me this one little trick and I got everything in the game. All I did was watch the video down low. Look, you could be like me and get everything in the game. Just listen to Sinnycool and click that video down there that he made, and you can, all you need is a pinch of salt. That's it. You just need a pinch of salt. You don't have to do no exercise. You just rub an orange on your arm, and that's all you do. It's something like that. It uses like something very simple from your house that everybody has. That way you'll want to click on it. We gotta think of something simple. Bars. You take a bar of soap and you click this one button on your controller that most people don't know about. But I'll tell you, it's a combination of buttons that you press. But it's down in the comments below, in the description below. I made a video about which combinations of buttons you press on your controller, and you get everything in the game. You don't have to play the game at all. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to do nothing. All you have to do is push this random combination on your controller. It's in the video down below. You just got to click on that. Listen to Tyrion Shark as he tells you about how he was able to get everything in the game by listening to Sinnycool. Yeah, I just watched the video down below. It was simple. I just pushed this random combination of buttons on my controller and I got everything in the game. I just watched the video down. I can't tell you exactly how to do it, but all you gotta do is watch that video down below. It's something simple. You don't have to do you don't have to play every day. You don't have to buy nothing. You just watch that video down there. Sinnycool will tell you exactly what to do. You just push this one little thing and that's it. You do one household item, man. You just do one little thing. You get everything. Everything in the game for no money, no work. That's it. You just watch that video down there, dude. That's all you do. Chuck Norris's wife is super hot. You can click one button down below, figure out how she got super hot. You don't have to do no diets. You don't have to do no. She doesn't do any diets or exercise. She just goes shopping all day. All she did was do this one little thing, and Chuck Norris made a video, and you just got to watch it down below. That's it. They don't tell you. It'd be so simple. If it's so simple, just tell me what it is, dummy. Why do I gotta click on your stupid thing? Because it's nothing, that's why. It's stupid. Because it's nothing, that's why. Don't click on it, because it's nothing. It's stupid, and it doesn't work, and it's nothing. That's why you never click on it. They just want you to click on something else. They want to, like, steal your social security number. You click on a freaking link, and they steal all your information and steal all your money from you. And you don't even get to go invisible. It's stupid. They promise you the moon, and you can go invisible with one simple thing from your house, and it's not, you don't have to become a superhero, you don't have to go to X-Men college, you don't have to get bit by a radioactive spider, you just do this one simple thing from your household that everybody has, and you just, Chuck Norris figured it out. He does it every morning, and that's why he looks like that. Now, you could become a super mutant with invisibility powers if you just do this one little simple thing, but you gotta watch the video. We're not gonna tell you you're not gonna tell you how to do it. No way. I'm gonna make a video like that. I'll just promise the moon and the sun and all the gold and all the souls and all the gems, but the whole time I'll just be talking about a whole other video that maybe the video doesn't even exist. I just say, you can get everything in the game. You can get 1,000,000 souls. All you got to do is do this one trick in the game. That's it. Just watch the other video. It'll pop up right here. Here's the video right here. Click on this other video, and I will tell you exactly how to get 1,000,000 souls by doing this one simple trick. Now, let's listen to Tyrion Shark about how he did this one simple trick, and he got 1,000,000 souls. Tyrion Shark says, I watched the Sinnycool video, I got 1,000,000 souls, I just did this one simple trick. All you gotta do is watch this other Sinnycool video over here. They just, like, do everything they can do to not tell you, like, what the trick is, but make you watch the video. And, like, have a bunch of people saying how they watched the video, and it was awesome, and they got everything that they were promised, Kind of like the other thing with the government giving you money. You always have to click on something else, you have to call somebody else, you have to... It's never like, click this button and get the money. It's like, they don't just tell you how to do stuff. You gotta click on something else. So annoying. All those ads suck. I hate them. They're always on all the time. Looks like AI. Not even a real person. Like, they don't even, like, have to hire an actor. They just hire a robot. And then they put up a weird link. Well, I guess Chuck Norris isn't a robot, but maybe he is. Maybe his wife's a robot and he never knew it, and that should be his next movie. I married a robot and I didn't know it. That could happen one day, probably. We have robot women or men, and you marry one on accident. And now you're married to a robot and you didn't know it. And then you go one day, like they get hurt, and you see metal. It's like hydraulics inside their body instead of veins. You're like, whoa, I married a robot. I didn't know that. And that's the end of the movie. Robot Wife the movie? He just came up with a new one. Clues the video game, Karate the movie, Robot Wife the movie. They probably made that one, though. They probably made Robot Wife the movie. You marry a robot, but you don't know it. It looks like a woman, but it's not a woman. It's a robot. And then you don't figure it out until after many, many, many years. That's a movie, right? We could make that movie. If there's already that movie out, who cares? We'll just make it again. It's like marrying a vampire or something, or you accidentally marry a vampire. Hey, did I kill the dragon? I didn't even realize. I was too busy ranting and raving. Alright, so, we are on the 6th day. We are looking for the 6th dragon. I feel more on track now, but I should probably go a little bit further, honestly, but we're almost to the 3 hour. I don't know. So, I also should be doing Invasion. I'm making this take way longer than it actually takes. You're not going to be sitting there talking about robot wives and Chuck Norris's hot wife, and you're not going to be sitting there talking to... Yeah, so you're going to get stuff done way faster than me. Like, it takes me like an hour, maybe an hour and a half usually. We're on 3 hours right now. That's just how it goes when you're streaming. You gotta, like, stop and read the chat and think up stuff to say. And alright, so I'm way down here. I look like a fool. So I definitely need to be doing some of this. I feel like I'm still gonna be playing this tonight. Like, my goal was to get everything done. It just never happens. It can't happen. I don't know why. I cannot get everything done on stream. Like, it just never happens. I'm way better at playing this game off stream. Because I shut up and I just play. I don't... But it's way more fun to play. And like Chad there with the 5. Thank you so much for the late fee. It helps, man. Sometimes these are like front loaded, and it's hard to judge how long I should go. You know what I mean? Like, I like it because I like that they're front loaded because it makes me feel better. But then when we get to like the 3 hour mark and it's been a while, I kind of, you know, it's hard to judge if I should keep going or not, type of deal. And I get a little bit tired and cranky, but sometimes like the coolest stuff comes a little bit later. You gotta wait. You gotta wait for the craziness to kick in. Thinking about ads or fart cans. You don't really think about that at first. Think about spoilers, you know. You got Zajan next week. You got goblins. You got to talk about event keys and how if you got event keys right now, you're smart because you saved them up for Zajan. You're going to get High King Iron Gut. You're going to make it way better for yourself and the factions and your 500 ambitions down there with your High King Iron Gut. Big, awesome tool. Like, High King Iron Gut is a very useful tool for your tool belt. Like, when you get the weapons in the Soul Forge, and it's just like, do damage based on a certain typing, and you make a couple colors, and I say that's a tool for your tool belt, that's like the socket you never use, except for when you change your oil or something. Like, you barely ever use it, because you only change your oil once every 3 months or whatever. But you do use it, and it's useful, and you want to have it. But you only use it once every 3 months or something. High King Iron Gut is like a chainsaw, bro. I don't know. It's a cool tool that you use. I guess you don't use chainsaws all the time. Do you guys use chainsaws? I like cut my butter with chainsaws. I open the fridge with my chainsaw. Do you guys do that? I use my chainsaw all the time for everything. Like, that's why it's a really useful tool, because you use it all the time for everything. Like, to open the bathroom door, I use the chainsaw. And open the fridge door, I use the chainsaw. And then to cut butter, I use the chainsaw. Then when I'm trying to stir the macaroni and cheese, I use the chainsaw on it. It's a really good tool. You can use it for lots of stuff. You can hammer in a nail with the chainsaw. You can put up the Christmas tree with the chainsaw. You cut down the Christmas tree with the chainsaw, and then you bring it inside and you put some tinsel on the end of the chainsaw, and then you turn it on. It like puts it on there like by itself. Goes going in a circle, and it's centrifugal motion, and it goes around the tree. All you have to do is turn it on, and it does it. And then there was lots of snow outside, and I just cut it with the chainsaw, and I cleared out the whole thing. What are you saying, Tyrion? Welcome to the Nut House. You need to lose to Bruce Lee? What are you talking about? No problem, Rain Man. Attention seeker, exactly. Like Stuart from Mad TV, though. Cross off the fart can on your bingo card. Just need nipples. Oh, we got you. Tweak your nipples with your chainsaw. Go to the high school parking lot. Yeah. Here's down Main Street. Late fee. Let's give a heart to Chad here. Supernova says it's a scam. Way too many of those ads for the last 2 years now. You guys know what I'm talking about, though, right? I'm not the only one getting the ads. I'm full of rants today. It took a while, though. That's how he became Tyrion Shark. He watched the ad under the video that's not the actual video that's in a video. It's an ad in a video that wants you to click on a video. That's down below. Supernova, you had an ad right now? What was it? MJK Jets would click on that ad. Gems of War secret win code, infinite gems, and automatically win PvP unlocks every troop too, and infinite gold. The Konami code of Gems of War. Dude, that's the thumbnail. The Konami code of Gems of War. And then I just tell you to click on a different video the whole time. And I promise the moon and the sun. I promise everything. But I tell you, you have to click on a different video. And then in the next video, I do the same thing, but for another video. Like, I'm sorry, I know you clicked on this video because you wanted everything in the game, but it's actually this other video. Please click on this other video. I promise this time it'll be the right thing. I just forgot and I accidentally put this one here. So, yeah, you have to watch this one first. It's just the way that YouTube works. And you click on this next video and you'll get everything in the game, I promise, you know. Then they click on the next one and you just keep doing it. You just keep doing it over and over. Some of the Gems of War community might fall for it. Like, the hamster rammers out there just thinking every new troop is awesome. They might fall for it, bro. Like, I'll tell you guys, I'll be like, psst, hey, don't click on that video. I'm just, like, trying to trick people, you know. It's really stupid, and it's just going to keep getting you to click on different videos and stuff. But, you know, we'll see if we can get the hamster rammers clicking on it. We'll just promise them way too much and, like, tell them everything's awesome. And then they'll click on it, and it'll just tell them to watch another video. And then they'll click on the other video, just tell them to watch another video. And then we click on that one, they just tells them to watch another one. They might do it, because they believe everything, and they love to be lied to. So, it might work. Robot Wife the movie. Jet says Arnold shows up at the end and says, come with me if you want to live. Gems of War in a nutshell. Swiss Army Chainsaw. Misinformation? Marathon! Hey all, I was listening to the stream while doing chores, now able to sit down and watch. Just wanted to say I'm really appreciative of you, Sinny. You've really helped me get better at Gems of War. Hey! Thanks for that. I know I'm being crazy right now, but yeah. Any questions you guys got, let me know. Sometimes we get like deep into a stream and I'm just playing the game and I'm just saying crazy stuff, but if you have any questions, feel free to interrupt. For sure. I might take a second to see your question, because sometimes I'm busy thinking of the next crazy thing to say and I'm not looking at the chat and playing the game at the same time, but appreciate that, Marathon. Great and Depraved Minds. Hamster Rammers Bingo. Marathon says, I'm fairly certain we're in the same guild on PC. Megadeth. Chainsaw Misinformation. Chainsaw. But High King Iron Gut is like your chainsaw. You use it every day to open the fridge door and all that. I go, what a tool? I guess it's like Stellarix is like what's a tool you use every single day? Like a tape measure, some scissors, you know, like a hammer. Stellarix is like your scissors or your hammer or something. It's like something you're going to use every day all the time. Like your keys. Maybe your keys aren't a tool, but it's like a thing you use every day that's... You can put on a tool belt. maybe. Tim the Toolman Taylor. Jonathan Taylor Thomas keys. Picture of him on there. You got a keychain with a picture of Jonathan Taylor Thomas on it. And yeah, Stellarix is like your keys. You use them every day. High King Iron Gut is more like, probably like a hammer. It's like a really good tool that you use for a lot of stuff, but maybe not every single day. Or like scissors or something, you know? Something you use a lot, but not every single day. But you definitely, like a plunger, maybe a plunger. Depends how much your toilet clogs, I guess. If your toilet never clogs, then High King Iron Gut is not like a plunger. But if your toilet clogs every freaking day, like at my house, High King Iron Gut is definitely like a plunger at my house. We got tons of people pooping and clogging up the toilet every day. Let's stick High King Iron Gut down there and get it cleared out. That's like not the Doomed Plunger. The Doomed Plunger is something completely different. I know you're confused. Just click on the ad. Just click on the video below and you won't be confused anymore. But, you know, the plunger, the Doomed Plunger is because, like, people wanted to go get the weapon scrolls and they would just keep going and going and going and going in the Tower of Doom. Like, what do you, like, which one are you upgrading? And, like, who cares? Upgrading the Doomed Plunger? Like, at a certain point, like, who cares anymore? Like, who cares, you know? You got 2 or 3 good Doomed weapons. Why do you need so many scrolls? You gotta get every single weapon upgraded from every single kingdom, though. No, you don't. Not all the time. You probably don't need every single Doomed weapon fully, yeah? That was back in the day. Now we got the scroll, we got the orbs. They don't really do, and if they're still doing it, then they're probably soul farming, gold farming, all that stuff still. But you got orbs now. You don't need to go to floor 8 million, buy up way up in the Tower of Doom. But that's a different kind of Doomed Plunger. High King Iron Gut is a plunger because he gets used quite a bit, but just not every day. So, I probably should have came up with a different tool, because I don't want to confuse you. The Doomed Plunger, which is on the bingo card. If you got Doomed Plunger, cover it up on your bingo card. Nipples? We really haven't talked about nipples yet, but I did say nipples, so I guess you could cover nipples. Everybody covers their nipples. I mean, who doesn't? Why do we do that? Because they get cold. You don't want your nipples getting cold, right? That's why you cover them up. Probably about done for the day, y'all. I wish I could get all my stuff done, though. I don't know. Like, I want to do certain things, it just never happens. Like, what did I play? Like, what did I do today that was not something I needed to do? Other than talking and chatting. Like, in the game, the whole time I was doing stuff I needed to do, right? I wasn't messing around. If you want to make your nipples extra pink and hard, click on this video below, and I'll tell you one simple trick with the household item. You don't have to do push-ups. You don't have to use lotion at all. All you do is watch this one video below, and you will have the pinkest, pointiest nipples you've ever seen. Or hey, maybe some brown nips, you know, both are good. You want some brown pointy nips? You can get brown ones. You want pink, purple nurples? What color are all the nipples? Like, there's not red nipples, right? I mean, if you have red nipples, something's going on. There's brown nips, there's pink nips, there's purple nips. There's not yellow nipples, right? Like, what color are there for nipples? Nipple colors. Shout out the color of your nipples in the chat. Mine are pink. I think anyway, let me look. Yep, I got pink nips. What color are your nipples? I'll put up a poll. I'll put up a poll about what color your nipples are. Do you have an innie or an outie? Innie or outie in the chat? I'm gonna do a poll about innies or outies. What color your nipples are. We carry a milk called Ripple, but it front looks like it says nipple. What is today anyway? Is it Saturday? It's spoiler day. What are we doing tomorrow, guys and girls? We're playing Path of Exile. Why are we playing it? Why do I say the same stuff every day? Because it's easy to say the same stuff every day. That's why. You don't have to think of new stuff. That's why. I like to be redundant. I like to reiterate. I like to... Maybe there's somebody here that wasn't here the last time I said it, you know? Playing Path of Exile, because we just started playing it. It's a free-to-play game from the PlayStation Shop. Guess how we started this whole channel and got successful on the channel? Off a free-to-play game off the PlayStation Shop. So I'm trying to catch, you know, the dragon, or whatever you call it. Chase the dragon, catch the whatever. We're catching the dragon. We're chasing the unicorn. Trying to replicate our success from the past in the same way it happened the first time. But I don't know if that's gonna... Like, if Path of Exile 2... Like, this would be how it would actually go. If Path of Exile is... Like, most likely it's not, right? Because nothing ever works out the way I want it to. So most likely it's not the answer. Okay? So far, not a lot of views. First stream was alright, but... Just in general, even if it did have a decent amount of views right now, it's probably not the answer, right? But it's not impossible. It's not crazy. It's not like a bad choice. Path of Exile 2. I keep saying this, but I probably need to research it more, because who knows if I'm saying the right stuff. But I think it's like coming out soon, or it's in... People, you guys tell me, and you guys know more than I do, but I don't think it's a horrible idea to play 1 right now. You know? And the thing that would happen is, okay, we play 1, everybody's looking for 2. Some people are replaying 1 before 2 comes out. So now's the time if you're going to play 1 at all. Before 2 comes all the way out or whatever. Which could already be out for all I know. I don't know. But now's the time, anyway. So what I hope happens is people are looking for 2. They see 1. They want, like, oh yeah, I played 1. They watch it because they're waiting for 2. We get a bunch of views, subscribers, it hits a little bit, and then, you know, we play through it, and by the time 2 comes out, we're done, we do the whole thing, we get a bunch of subscribers, views, we play a playthrough of it. Then 2 comes out, maybe we get 2. Maybe we get 2. Now we're playing Path of Exile 2. However, like, I don't know if I have the ability to play it right now, but I would figure it out. Like, if 1 blew up all of a sudden, like, I would figure it out. I would figure out how to play 2. So it's not not crazy. But Puzzle Quest 3 wasn't crazy, because it's the exact same developers as Gems of War, and, like, that didn't work, so... I don't even think Marvel Puzzle Quest was crazy. Like, we're making smart choices, they're just not working. I think the games we've chosen so far were not stupid. Like, they all had their reason as to why we chose them. It's just not working yet. I don't know why. Nothing's working. I would not be surprised if I am somewhat shadow banned on YouTube. I know that's like an excuse, but there are people that are, you know, and I don't know. I'd be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Definitely had people tell me they could not find the channel, or they didn't get notified, or I can go on incognito, type in Gems of War, and I don't even show up for 15 videos. It's all the same thing. It's all hamster rammer. Like, he's paying off people at YouTube or something. Which I don't understand, because I probably make just as much as he does. And YouTube gets the same amount from both of us, so why would they favor him so much? I don't get it. Just because you get way more views doesn't mean you're... Yeah? Doesn't account for everything. YouTube probably makes the same amount off of both of us, so I don't know why they show him out way more. You're gonna lose money if you lose me. Even though they probably don't care, because it's not very much. But I think they would give us both the same My mic keeps going, like my headphones are going in and out, and I'm hoping I'm still talking on the mic once again. Well, let's see what y'all are saying. Great nipple coverage. The nipples have clouds. It's rainy outside. They're wet. I did not get enough sleep last night, no. Mark's playing Path of Exile right now. It's so hard. I need help. Yeah, it's, I think you need to be... I think a ranged... So far, I think a ranged character is better in Path of Exile, because I tried the Templar, and I'm up close, like... You get hit more. Like, I tried an Archer, I tried a Witch, and I tried a Templar. And the only one that was really in melee range hitting was the Templar. And I was like... I don't know, but I did die on the Witch, but it was my first character. I feel like range is better in that game, so... And I think you're being a witch, but just make sure you stay far away and, like, run away and, like, use your wand and use your spells. Just don't let them get close. Like, don't even let them hit you. There are, like, little bosses that can shoot... Like, there's that one boss at the beginning that was pretty tough. He was shooting fire, and, like, if you get stuck in the fire, you just die. You cannot get stuck in the fire. I mean, you can get out of it if you're, like, really fast, but it's like an AoE. It just rains fire on you, and it makes it hard to get out of it. So if you don't, like, move right away... And even if you do, you're gonna have to take a potion, but you try not to get hit by it at all. But that guy's pretty hard. It was a good challenge, though. I like that. I like fights like that, where he could kill you. But you can also win if you do the right... If you move the right way and use the right stuff. Templar also had spells. Like, I wasn't... Like, eventually he got spells. But I don't know how it would be to be, like, the Marauder or the Duelist, like, melee stuff. Usually they have way more HP and they can just tank through stuff, but... I always feel like Archer's usually one of the best type of deals, like, in those games. It felt the easiest on, I don't know if it was Champions of Norath or Diablo or something, but... I always felt like the easiest way to go is, like, Archer or... Because you don't have to get up and you can get, like, multiple arrows fire, like, flaming arrows, like, fill the whole ground up with lava and just stay away from everybody and shoot. In my opinion, I think that's the easy way to go for most of those kind of games. It's like Archer or... I don't know if it's Spellcaster, they're a little bit more squishy. Like, Archer can take a hit or two, so usually Archer's probably the easiest. If you're a Spellcaster, as long as you stay away and never get hit, like, it's not bad either. But if you get hit once, usually it shakes out, like, 90% of your HP. And you're like, oh, you gotta hurry up and heal. Run. Alright, Chad, we'll see you, man. Thanks for being here, dude. Crow. Awfully personal information gathering here. Yeah, what color your nipples are. Can't afford part 2 just yet, right? I think my stuff... Yep, I'm crashing again on my chat. Sorry. Drag the gem to the socket. Yep. It's like, they're different colors, and then you gotta have... There's certain sockets that go with other sockets. Like your supplementary ones that increase the whatever of the other one type of deal. Well, we're going to be playing that tomorrow. If you guys want to tune in for the next stream, it'll be Path of Exile tomorrow. Probably around 10 a.m. EST or so. And Monday, we're back to Gems of War. We got Tower of Doom. We have the weekly preview. We got a Zacian week. I'll go over the Soul Forge, the Underspire, Epic Trials. High, mid, and low for the Tower of Doom. Tell you how to do the Tower of Doom, how far to buy up in the shop, all that good stuff. So Monday, big Gems of War day. Tomorrow we got Path of Exile. Tuesday, Gems of War again. Faction. And PvP. Got a holiday event too on Monday, so to make holiday team. For that new legendary and the new golden pet. Yeah, Crow could probably help you, Mark. It'd probably be better than... Like, I don't know if I'll have time. But, if I do, I'll let you know. I'll hit you up. But you're using the witch. I went with the minions. That's what I'm gonna go for. Like, make sure you always have the 3 zombies out, Mark. And, use your wand. Make sure you have a wand. Don't be switching to something else. Like, I feel like, as a witch. Well, I use my spells mostly, though. So make sure you're, like, you got fireball, you got, right now, I think, like, I'm early on in the game, so all I have is raise zombie and, like, fireball or something. But I was just, like, fireballing until I didn't have any fireball, and then I'd use my wand. I'd make sure I have all my zombies up. I just started, so it's hard for me to give advice, because super early in the game, too. Pick up everything. One thing I did learn, Mark, was, like, there's waypoints. We just started last week, and we just got to the first waypoint, so that was the most confusing thing for me, is, like, how do I town portal, and how do I go back to town and stuff, and, like, I just probably wasn't far enough yet. But at the waypoints, you can, like, you could drop all your stuff by it. That's what I'm gonna start doing, I think. Like, all the stuff I want to sell. I think you can just drop it by the waypoint, go back, gather up some more stuff, bring it to the waypoint, drop it all, go fight some more even, and get some more stuff, and come back and drop it at the waypoint. And then, like, when you're ready to go back to town, you can pick it all up, teleport, go sell it, pop back in, grab the rest of it, go to town, sell it. Instead of, like, just going to town every single time you're full, your inventory's full. It's one thing I don't know, I'm going to try. I don't know if it's perfect, but when I feel like I'm out there fighting, I want to be out there fighting. When I'm going to town, I want to go to town. I don't want to, like, always go to town every time I'm full. So I was thinking about, like, dropping all the, you know, stuff I'm going to sell by the, you know, waypoint. Your issue is switching out weapons, putting in sockets. Well, I really didn't switch weapons too much. I think the more sockets, the better is what people were saying in the chat. So you kind of look at your damage. Is your damage better or not? Like, is there some cool perk on the weapon that you want? And then, like, your sockets. If there's 3 sockets, it's probably better than something with 2 sockets. Or that's what they were saying anyways. Like, the more sockets, the better. Switching out weapons, putting in sockets. And then the sockets, you, like, click X on it. And you got to make sure it's the right color. And then you just click on the weapon. Kind of gives you a little tutorial at the beginning of the game. Like, they give you specific ones that you're supposed to put in your weapon. But yeah, it's kind of confusing. Like, when you bring up a socket, there's so much information. They should cut that down a little bit, I feel. Like, there's way too much information. Like, you don't even know what to look at. Like, what does this socket do, you know? And it says it right there in the middle, but there's, like, all this other crap all over there's, like, way too much or something. They should put all the, like, important information and then have, like, a way you can click into the rest of that information, you know? I don't know. Like, more details, click this button. They got, like, everything on one box, and you can't really tell what's important or not. See how far I am now. Alright, I feel a little bit better about myself. I'm not on the first. This is what I always say. If you want to do the bare minimum, which I don't recommend for guild stuff, but if you click up and you're not there, then you're not a sore thumb, and people aren't going to, like, look at you sideways. So I click up. I don't see my name. Okay? If you see your name here, do more, please. You know? So I'm outside of that. That's my little tip. Stay outside of this, because the guild leader's going to go in and they're going to go like this. And they're going to be like, who is... Okay, we got this person, this person, this person. So if you're right outside of that, then you're not being a sore thumb. They're not looking at you sideways. Of course, I want to do, like, at least 15 amount, probably. But just for now, at least I'm out of the danger zone of being in that first screen when the guild leader hits up. Boom. Don't want to be there. But I'll definitely do more. As long as we still need all rewards. But, I think I'm going to cut it there for today. We did do pretty much everything. I should probably do a little more Underspire and a little more, Invasion. But, I think we did everything else. Oh, Injured its Palace. I gotta do that, too. Dang. I'm only on level 60. Crap. Anyway, I can't be on stream all day, talking all day. But, you know, we'll be back tomorrow if you guys want for Path of Exile. Fun stream, was pretty fun. You see how it gets. We gotta get into that, like, gotta get over the hump, and then it gets a little bit crazy, and then we can have fun for about an hour, you know? Sometimes it doesn't make it there. Sometimes we're done after like an hour and a half. We don't get to make it to the craziness. But yeah, it was fun. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out. It was a sausage party, but it was a fun we were really swinging them sausages around today. We were doing a helicopter with our sausage. But like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time, which will be tomorrow for Path of Exile. If you have no interest in that at all, I'll see you Monday morning for Tower of Doom and weekly preview. Thanks for joining me today. MJK Jets, Mark, Crow, DC United in the house today, managing moderator. We got Crow, we got Mark, we got DC, we got Chad, the Clip Bomb. Marathon was here. PoE 2 is in early access right now. You can pay to play it early if you want. You can wait for it to launch and it will be free to play. Alright, so I'm not considering it out until it's free to play then. Part 2 may be free to play when it leave early access. DC says, Mark and Sinnycool can start a PoE guild so we can all join and play together. Yeah, maybe. Let me get, I would really want to, like, just, if it becomes a thing on the channel, you know, I would hate to, you know, get everybody, like, downloading the game and playing it and stuff, and then, like, I quit playing it after, like, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Like, it's kind of, I don't want to, like, get everybody's hopes up, and, you know what I mean? Let's see if it works or not. Let's see if I like it. Let's see if it works on the channel. And then we'll start thinking about, like, playing together and making a guild and doing all that stuff. But maybe off stream we can. Mark, DC, Chad, Marathon, Jets, Crow, Tyrion Shark. I feel like I summoned Tyrion today. Maybe. Maybe not. And my chat crashed, so I can't go back. I remember Mark was first today, though. Fan funding, you gotta always give these people extra love. DC United showing up today with the 10. He said, howdy at Sinnycool and all you Sinners, choir members, and lurkers alike. Glad to be with you. Apologies for my absence. Been lurking and catching up on rewatches. Fingered that thumb, you lovely people. Forgot to heart it, and I forgot to read it. Then he did 5 freaking gifted. 5 gifted. DC. Glorfindale ran out there, a helicopter in his sausage, and said, you're not going to be the only one out here, DC. Here comes Glorfindale trying to help Tango and Cash. And then Chad says, it's not Tango and Cash, bro. It's not. Arnold Schwarzenegger's joining the party. We're going to have a different movie. We're going to have a different movie, man. We're going to have, what was the movie I made up today? Robot Wife, the movie. He's, Bill Murray or something. I don't know. Bill Murray has a robot wife, and Chad's Bill Murray. I don't know. Anyway. Thank you, Glorfindale. Thank you, DC. And thank you, Chad. Alright. We'll see you guys. Have a good one. You're the best. Thank you so much. Was fun today. Appreciate it. See you tomorrow or Monday. Whatever you want. I'm going to keep doing this. I got to. You know. I got to do some more Injurgits. Not right now, but later tonight I'll probably play for another, like, hour or something. Honestly. And then, I gotta finish up tomorrow, so. You guys do it too. Get Injured's Palace done, get your Underspire done, get your Guild event done. Do it! And I'll see y'all next time. Peace!